testing, screw the Kino Casino, screw the freaking restreamers, dude. We are going on the air. There we go. There we go. Hold on. I'm pretty effing pissed tonight, dude. So I'm just getting things set up here. And then I do have like a few things to say. How's it going, man? Well, you're gonna wait and see. Can you guys hear the line? Hello. My mic is pretty good. Testing, screw the effing Kino Casino, effing cowards. Let's get the real fans in tonight. Let's see them testing. Fans are coming in. Great to see. But, hold on. Somebody's saying my mic is low. So this time, I actually got an update here that I'm going to share before I get into things. Testing. Fans are coming in. I think that should be good. But, okay, so I gotta just run to the freaking fridge and just get something. And then I just gotta share a few updates here, and then we're gonna get into the main stream tonight. I'm gonna turn this down a bit. There, okay, just 1 second. Okay, so can everyone hear me? I got a bit of an update tonight. My mom is actually out until later, so I'm actually upstairs today, and I have like a dual monitor set up on the table. So I got my laptop and I got the monitor, so I actually have like 2 screens tonight, which is awesome. So I'm getting a popsicle. So I just gotta let you guys know, dude, like, I'm just trying to get my thoughts together. There's a lot I do want to talk about. But first off, I have freaking COVID, man. And it effing sucks. It was bullcrap because my mom was seriously, like, being abusive to me last night. Or yesterday, I guess. Most of the day, anyway. And, you know, she was doing that whole thing, like, freaking, I was so sick, and she was coming downstairs and stuff, and, she was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? And I was like, I'm really sick. I'm really not feeling good. I think I have the flu or something. And literally, dude, like, she flew into a freaking rage, and literally all freaking day was walking up and down the basement, like the living room area, kitchen area, down to the basement, ranting and screaming, like, you're on drugs! You're bringing that crap into my house! And trust me, she wasn't saying crap. But it was just like bull crap, dude. And I was like, I'm not freaking on anything, Mom. Like, leave me alone. I'm freaking not feeling good. And she literally spent all day yelling at me and storming up and down the stairs. And she was like slamming my door and then opening my door and then like opening the blinds and like then this is where it gets freaking really bullcrap. She called the freaking cops on me and the freaking ambulance. So literally, like, hold on, I'm trying to get the freaking game started, but I'm just having a couple difficulties here. Just give me a second, fans. How are you guys doing? Let's get a couple minutes of positivity. Well, how are the real fans tonight? I just had to fix this friggin' window capture thing here. It's actually a lot better when I have the two screens, but it sucks because I don't know how often I can do this, but it is helping. Okay, The Sims Legacy. There we effing go. Now I had to get the freaking... No, I'm gonna finish that, dude, because it is bullcrap, dude. Like, all day, she was freaking screaming and yelling and opening my door, and, like, I was just trying to get some sleep, dude. And then eventually, like, the cops came in, and they're standing there, and my mom's, like, standing there with the cops, like, telling them my whole life story, and they're just freaking standing there looking at her and, like, looking at me in my room, and I was lashing out. I was like, get the F out of my effing room, you effing cowards. Like, get the F out. Like, get the... And I wasn't saying F, dude. I was actually, like, freaking the F out. Seriously, I was freaking pissed. Because it just was, like, too much, man. Like, that's abuse, dude. But we are going to be talking about these effing Kino Casino cowards. I'm just trying to freaking get things set up here, so sorry, guys. I have a lot I want to say tonight, but of course, we're having some freaking technical difficulties all freaking ready, so just hold on. We'll see what we can do here, so hold on. I can't even get to the freaking... Oh my god. Just hold on, because I'm trying to figure this out. So just a second, guys. I didn't get effing arrested, dude. Okay. Now I'm freaking stuck. I'm like stuck. Okay, here we go. So hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. We're good. Like I said, I've never done like 2 streams. So, yeah, I was pissed. So honestly, if you're looking for the freaking like 5-hour breakdown on every second, like you're not going to get that. But I am going to absolutely tell them what I think they really are. And I'm not going to hold back in my language. So, let's see if we get some contributions tonight. You can find the link below. That'd be a big effing help. But, I'm going to get into my thoughts. But we are also taking calls tonight. Oh, jeez. I actually have to edit that because I made a new Discord. So, let's freaking hope that the freaking detractors and all these stupid effing Kino Casino effing cowards don't try to screw up my Discord again. No, it wasn't locked up. They didn't take me or anything. They just left. The ambulance, like, checked me out. And he was like, I think he might have COVID. And my mom did apologize. But she was like, I'm not having drugs in this house. And hold on. So, the Discord is PWR Live. But the thing is, and I'm going to warn you dudes right now, today is not the effing day to piss me off. Because like I said, I have effing COVID. My throat is sore. But I feel a bit better today. Because I went out and I drove around a bit, so I'm a little better. Hold on, I've never done this 2-screen thing before, so I'm trying to get it. Okay, that'll have to do. So, we're gonna get into this whole crap soon, which I think is bull crap. What are you guys up to? See if we can get some contributions tonight. It would be a really big help. I had to spend a freaking handful of money getting some Gatorade, and I went to the drugstore and stuff. The Discord link is in the description. Just search my name and you should definitely find it. But seriously, don't piss me off today, dude. If you piss me off, you're getting right off the air. Yeah. They're nice, absolutely. I think you might be surprised by my freaking reaction, because the truth is, like... Okay, you're out of here. You're effing out of here. Sorry, dude, my freaking throat is sore, so I thought a popsicle might help. I'm almost done with it. Maybe I should have had it before I started, but... No, I don't want to see this effing Kino Casino for Life crap. You just get out, dude. Get out. Oh my god. I can't deal with this, dude. I'm trying to at least get things started off here. The only thing I'm confused. Sorry, I'm really struggling because, like, I don't usually do things this way with the two screens, so I gotta see if this is even working or not. Hold on. Oh my god. I feel... I'm confused. Sorry, Yeah, it's not even effing working, dude. No, it wasn't locked up. The gameplay isn't even effing working, dude. This is bull crap. Like, I'm actually really trying to come forward and, like, make things a little more professional, and this is what freaking happens. I can't even get the freaking gameplay to work. Hold on. I'm almost done, dude. Like, I'm almost freaking done with the popsicle. I'm sorry. Oh, I'll get into Kino Casino soon here. I don't really care. All you freaking cowards literally are trying to comment on my stuff, saying stuff like, oh, you got destroyed by the casino and all this crap. Well, I'm gonna give my thoughts on it, dude. It looks like things are kind of running here a bit better. Thanks for your patience, everybody. If we could get some support tonight, it'd be really helpful. This would be the time to do it. Like, I'm sick. I'm giving you my time. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the popsicle, dude. I'm done. All right. How am I gonna fight Kino? Well, I'll just say what they are. I don't need to fight them. I think you guys will actually be kind of surprised because, like, the honest truth is, like, I have stuff to say about the real freaking cowards they are. But the truth is, like, I don't even effing care. Because they're freaking degenerates. They have no freaking career of their own. The only reason they have an audience is because they steal other people's content. They freaking talk about people who actually have relevancy, that actually freaking are trying to build something up, and they knock on it. I don't think he's coming after me, dude. The dude looks like he could freaking hardly walk, you know, more than an hour. Don't freaking start, dude. I don't want to hear this Kino Casino crap, or I will end my effing career. What if Kino Casino invites you on their show? I'm not going to change. I will go on and be like, you are effing cowards. Like, you are absolute cowards. And I got to get to that in a minute. But like I said, I'm really not feeling good. So I'm kind of pushing myself to even be here. But I was so pissed off when I heard some of what they were saying. What's his name? PPP. Well, I don't really want to make fun of somebody for their weight. I don't think that's really fair. But just let me get started here. No, they won't have me on their show because they don't want somebody to actually come forward and tell them what they are. Because they can sit there in their stupid program laughing and joking at other freaking people. But if they actually had somebody that actually came on and was like, you know what? You're both effing cowards. You're freaking bloodsuckers. You have no content. You can sit there and yell and scream and, you know, shake some car keys in front of these degenerates and they'll get a laugh and joke out of it. But when it comes to actually, you know, building a community, they don't know what to do. They can't. They have no audience. They have no genuine audience. It's all hate watch. It's all drama. Like, at least with me, I am trying to build a community here. And like I say, I mean, I'm really effing sick. So I'm kind of pushing it. So I'm kind of doing this a bit early. Like I said, my mom's not here. I'm upstairs. I got a dual monitor. I can freaking watch the stream or the chat. I got a Gatorade here, so I'm just gonna chill and I will take calls. But like I said, it's the wrong effing day to piss me the F off, man. It sucks because I can't really make somebody who actually looks much like him, so I'll do what I can. There's like too many skins in this game, dude. Okay, let's see what the chat is saying. Okay, if you're a Kino Casino effing fan, get out. Get effing out, dude. Like, you're in the wrong effing place, dude. I'm not listening to your stupid effing detractor crap. Trying to derail my stream by telling me stuff's not working. I have it on the air on my phone, dude. It's working. Man, I'm so sick, dude. And I want a chance to literally respond to this crap that's going out there about me. Hey, look, it looks like Hulk Hogan. I have no idea. I'm just, whatever. As long as I have their names, I don't care. So let's see, check the Discord here and see if we got any call-ins. No call-ins yet tonight. Again, the name is PWR World Live. If you want to get on the air, we are opening the lines tonight. Stop. If I see freaking Kino Casino again, I'm literally freaking Yeah, you could call in. Dude, look at the freaking top of the screen. The Discord link is right, or the Discord name. Oh my god, dude. You dudes are just trying to screw my freaking... I don't want to talk to them. They're effing cowards. They're stealing my career. Because they have no content. They have no freaking relevancy. Like, I literally just came on, talked about how all these dudes pissed me off. How I did grow up and was had a lot of time being a fan of Phil, and just because of that, they literally are getting a joke out of it, and it's bull crap. Like I said, it's not like they're bringing up a rape allegation or like any kind of crap. Stop asking for the effing Discord link, dude. It's right at the top of the effing screen. I'm in so much freaking pain, dude. I can only yell so much. I want to tell them off. That's kind of why I'm here, because to be honest, I think a lot of people wanted me to do like this big breakdown and like play the video and like go in. And the truth is, I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to give those cowards the freaking time of day to be on my air. What the heck? I just made them and they're freaking gone, dude. Oh my god. I'm gonna freak out, dude, if one more freaking thing happens. Oh my god, you guys are pissing me off. Stop with your oh my god, dude. I will go off the air if you dudes don't freaking stop screwing my freaking career tonight. Screwing up my stream. Whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to expose anybody. I'm saying what they are. There it is at the top of the freaking stream, dude. There, we got some people coming forward. So we did get some notifications. If anybody does want to call in, now is the time. But like I said, you're going to get on, and if you piss me off, you're going to get off. So let's see if we get some calls here tonight. Okay, we have Morgana. How are you tonight? You are on the Pro Wrestling Reality Live program. How are you doing tonight?
Hello?
Hello, how are you tonight? You're calling into... No, see, this is my show. I ask you, and you come forward with the question. So can we move it along? Because there are other fans. There are other fans that want... I'm going to give you 2 seconds. What's your question?
When's the next Twitter rog out on... fucking live stream?
Okay, you know what? Oh yeah, go ahead.
Pizza.
You know what? You're an effing coward. You're an effing coward.
Oh yeah? How am I a coward? Says the guy who couldn't follow through on killing himself.
Oh. Oh my god. I can't believe that guy waited 10 minutes on the phone to say that to me. What a freaking bully, man. I can't believe he waited almost over 10 minutes to say that to me. Gone. You're out. Let's see if we have any other calls. No, we don't. We have this rat dad, dude. I don't know if he wants to make a call or not. But, yeah, that pissed me off already. Like, I want to actually have some positive conversations. I'm not doing, like, bullying crap. So, if you want to come on and talk about that crap, I mean, get the real story. Get the real story, dude. Okay, we do have it. Oh, my God. Okay, let's let this effing coward back on the air and see how much of a freaking coward he is and what kind of crap he's got to come up with again. Alright, what do you effing got, loser?
Oh, you're the loser, faggot.
Am I the freaking loser? Am I the one that has an audience? Am I the one that's making contributions? Am I the one that's, applying for brand deals and coming forward and interacting with the audience?
Hang yourself! No one loves you! No one ever wants to be your friend because you're a fucking loser!
You know what, fans? I apologize for that, but the truth is, you can't blame the kid until you hear the way the parents talk. And apparently, in his household growing up, that must be, how they would talk to each other. So get out of here. I can't believe that crap. What a loser. He constantly tries to get on my line and do that crap over and over and over and over and over. He just rants and screams. He doesn't have anything to say. He doesn't know the whole story of anything here. We're getting the switchboard is lighting up, so we're gonna make a priority to take your guys' call. I'm really pushing it out tonight, having COVID. So if you guys could contribute, the link to contribute is below. It would be a really big help. I'll shout out your message. I will not share your name. Let's see here. I'm accepting people's requests, but unless I see the call pop up, I'm not gonna call you guys. Yeah, it's a Discord. I think that's what's screwing people up. You gotta remember, the truth is, I'm not actually I've only used Discord a few times. It's my Discord account. Okay, we do have a call here. Papa Polecat, welcome to Pro Wrestling Reality Live program tonight. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, buddy. How are you?
No, great to hear. See, he's actually welcoming, calling me buddy. Sounds very grateful to be on the air, and I appreciate that today. I appreciate your positivity. So what would you want to speak about, or what's your question?
Just I guess, what is your end goal? Are you trying to make a career out of this? Genuinely.
I'm not only trying to make a career, I'm starting a career. Like I said to the other caller, I'm applying for brand deals. I have a lifestyle brand selling t-shirts and other merchandise. I actually looked today and I sold a bunch of pint glasses. I sold some t-shirts. So what's your question here?
No, that's pretty hype. I'm just trying to talk. Oh, do I have a weird voice thing? Why do I hear myself?
No, you sound good. You're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. The other night you were having more general conversations, and I guess that's kind of just what I was trying to do. I didn't have any direct questions. It's just
I don't see where this is going. I don't see. What are you saying?
I just feel like this is going to be too much for you right now.
Yeah, okay. All right. Too much for me right now, is it? I'm freaking, oh my God, my forehead is going all sweaty and red. I don't know, that call kind of pissed me off. That call actually kind of pissed me off a bit. If you guys are going to doubt my streaming, like I said, I'm not a professional streamer. I've never really gameplay streamed or anything. So it's just you can say it's fake, say what you want. I've been going through a lot of illness. My health already isn't well. So you add, COVID or stuff like that. It sucks. So let's take one more look and then we're going to get into some more gameplay here. Who's this Chris Jericho Stan? Are you calling into the Pro Wrestling Reality Live show?
Yes, sir. Yes,
and how are you doing tonight? Good. How you doing, man? Good. Do you have a question or something you want to add tonight?
I just want to know why you were saying that Dashfire was lying the other day.
Okay, you know what? Get off. Like I said, I'll say it right to your face. This isn't the day to piss me off.
God damn.
This isn't the day to piss me off. How dare you come on my line and mention somebody that I'm actively trying to have shut down?
Last week. He put out shit from last week, and you said it was months ago.
Okay, yeah. Get out. I'm getting pissed off, dude. Okay, I gotta take a break here from the calls. We'll get back into them in a bit. Because you dudes are freaking seriously pissing me off. We haven't had one positive call yet. And I gotta get into what I think of these effing cowards. Because like I said, I'm already pissed off coming in. But no, I'm not gonna watch this effing stupid Kino Casino crap on my channel. All you dudes can freaking track it down and watch it yourselves. I don't effing care. Because the truth is, somebody sent me like a 30-minute clip of it, and I was driving around and I was listening to it, and I literally was just like, I can't take it. Click. Their show is freaking horrible. It's garbage. And from what I heard, they had nothing of value to say about, my career or, why can't they just come forward and say, here's a guy who's really coming up, who's engaging with his audience, who's building a brand. He's not only streaming, he's branching into merchandise and, going for sponsorships, but they didn't do that. They didn't do that. They tried to tear me down. And that's the thing. If they keep stealing my freaking clips, dude, and my shows, like, I will get the hell off the air. So keep going with it, dude, because if they keep trying to screw my career, like, I'm going to get pissed off, and I'll go right off the air, because then they'll have no freaking content. It's bull crap. Like, what positive thing have they ever done for anybody in their lives? At least I'm giving people an opportunity to go on the air and speak openly. Whether it's about me or some of my stances or some of my views. But no, I mean, they just hide behind their freaking stream, play other people's streams, and make fun of other people. That's really what a coward really is. Somebody says we have a couple HBK fans that want to call in. Well, I can't deny that. Like I said, if we could get some contributions tonight, they did a lot of damage. Everybody's saying they ended my career. So if you really want to see things continue with the Pro Wrestling Rally, today is the day. And we would very much appreciate that, helping to build this brand, build this community. Like I said, I'm not myself tonight because I'm toughing it out, having COVID. It sucks. My whole freaking body is freaking sore. My throat is sore. My nose is all stuffed up. My head is hot. So today isn't the day to piss me off. But no, they're cowards. Like I said, if you guys think I'm going to come on here and do a 12-hour breakdown on their crap, you're wrong, because I don't care. They didn't even say anything anyway. I listened to about 30 minutes of it. They just were laughing and joking, stoned probably, making fun of it, calling me autistic, calling me the R word. Yeah, they pissed me off. Yeah, it didn't do any damage, exactly. It didn't do any damage. It just made them look bad. Like I said, I can't really respond because, other than the smart guys and a few of the clips of the stuff they did with Phil, I don't know anything about them, but I can guarantee they've done nothing positive in their effing lives. And I am calling some of you cowards out, especially Shroom Dukem, and I know there's some others. Some of you effing cowards were in the chat getting called out by them, talking how you were in talks with the PWR. So you can go F yourselves. Let's see if we can take another call. We got a bunch of friggin' requests. Steve Wilkos. Sorry, I was just reading a message. Somebody was really upset, I guess, the way I yelled at them, but I don't really care. Because, like I said, today's not the day to piss me off. Today's not the day to derail me from what I want to talk about or just having a decent stream. Like I said, this isn't exactly what I think the fans want. I'm not going to sit here and do a complete breakdown of the Oh, sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm pissed off. I'm not going to sit here and do a 12-hour breakdown, dude. Okay, if you guys, oh my god, you're pissing me off, dude. I'm trying so hard to have a good stream here when I'm sick. Okay, hold on. We do have a call, hold on. So, Steve Wilkos is on the air. I have seen you in the chat. What's on your mind tonight?
How's it going, buddy?
Good to hear from you, thank you. What's up?
Nigger, Wilkos Loaded.
Oh my god, dude, F off. You effing coward, you effing racist. He hung up. How dare you put my freaking stream on the line by saying that crap? Like, seriously, I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting freaking pissed off, man. I'm already not feeling good, dude. I've barely been an hour and I'm already freaking ready. I'm just ready to end my effing career, dude. But anyway, so there is some stuff I want to talk about. Because I actually had heat with Phil. I did lash out. I'm really struggling with how I feel right now. That I've had some time to kind of think about it. But we can get into this whole Ethan Ralph crap. Like, that was an absolute freaking disaster. That was probably one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen Phil be a part of, and it pissed me off. I'm looking at who's in this chat that's talking about the casino, because I have 2 screens tonight. I am upstairs with 2 screens, so you can't freaking hide tonight. But yeah, I was so upset by this Ethan Ralph thing. I was almost ready to fully denounce Phil, like completely. But I kind of really started to think, I was like, you know, maybe that isn't fair. I was like, he's probably just doing it because this guy's a big name. Probably doesn't know, you know, the allegations. And I was pissed off. I was like, you know, again, how dare you bring this into the community? My mom's not home tonight. I'm just reading. I get a lot of messages here. Kinda Sav, can we talk about wrestling? We can talk about wrestling. That would be incredible if a fan wanted to come forward and talk wrestling. That would be cool. If you guys could only see the amount of notifications, I had 15 notifications of people trying to get on the air. It's insane. I think I will. I apologize on Twitter, but I was over the line. I was saying, like, you know, molest me, Ethan, molest me, abuse me. You know, I was just so pissed off. And I was already pissed off at this Dash Fire video, and I wanted to relax and go into the DSP stuff. Excuse me, guys. Okay, we'll let you talk wrestling. Sav wants to call into the line and talk wrestling. Let's hope it's a positive conversation, a positive question, not something that's going to just piss me off. So, you are accepted. And okay, whoever this Papa Polka guy, you're not getting one more shot. You're effing out of here. Like I said, guys, it would be a great time to contribute today. I had to go to the drugstore. I had to buy Gatorade. I had to buy some stuff. So, it would be a big help. I have COVID. It sucks. I took the test twice. You have questions about Ric Flair? Okay, hold on. So, Sav888, welcome to the program. You wanted to talk wrestling while you were on the air. What did you want to talk about?
Hey, well, I wanted to ask because I don't know that much about wrestling. If you had to tell someone that doesn't know much about wrestling but wants to learn, like what one match or show should I watch if I want to get exposed to the industry?
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to tell because if you didn't grow up in particular eras, it's kind of challenging to know what you might like and what you might not. But I would probably recommend, you know, something that's being highly celebrated right now is that Bret Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin WrestleMania 13 program that they did on the stage.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll write that one down. And then Blooper told me about one where I think it was like Triple H and Stephanie McMahon got married or something, and there was like, I don't remember what he told me, something about like a fire extinguisher. I don't know. Do you like that one? Should I watch that one?
I don't think that's a match. I just think that's...
Oh, like a skit.
Yeah. But that's my recommendation.
Well,
thank you for calling into the line tonight.
Yeah, man, I hope you feel better.
All right, thank you. See, at least that was positive. Thank you. That kind of got my mood a little back up. Great to have a fan wanting to talk wrestling. I mean, wrestling is one of my main passions. And you could say I'm not a fan all you want. Get the F out. Because literally, like, in my closet, I have, like, tons of rare WWE DVDs, VHS tapes, video games, action figures. So, F off. But yeah, like, they're freaking degenerates, dude. Like, how dare they pick on the little guy who's just literally trying to start his career. And then the Kino Casino, like, are just like, let's stomp down on this guy who's just trying to freaking do something positive, dude. It pisses me off. I'm trying not to let it bother me. I'm sorry, guys. I can't, like, I have a really freaking bad headache, but I'm going to go as long as I can because we do have fans that want to call. But you're not going to get a big response, dude. Because I think they're garbage. I have nothing freaking to say. They didn't add anything. They literally just insulted me, laughed at my freaking content, trying to make it into a joke, where I really was trying to... I mean, maybe my voice is freaking annoying or weird or whatever. I can't help that. What do you want me to do? Get freaking larynx surgery? Like to have my freaking vocal cords change? You want me to freaking have a voice changer? So basically what they're doing is just trying to discredit my takes by ragging on the way I sound and then comparing that to me being autistic and in an assisted living home. Like, they can screw themselves, dude, and they won't have me on the air. I don't give a crap, dude. I will go on the air and I will be like, you're both cowards. Can we swear on here? Because, like, F you. Get your freaking content, get my content off your garbage show and go do something original. No, I'm sorry, Papa Polecat. Like, I didn't like your tone. Hold on. I'm getting so many requests, I can't even freaking count them all. Okay, so I've added every person that sent me a request. We'll take one more call before I get back into the gameplay. Like I said, it was you guys who helped me buy this game. I'm not going to play it like every stream, but I'm just kind of trying to enjoy it a little bit. Well, I got the chit. Yeah, I mean, they have nothing to say. They have absolutely nothing to say. And that's the reason that they have to find these other dudes that actually are doing something, you know, new and fresh. And like, they probably didn't even know who Phil was. And they're just like, wow, this guy's getting a lot of attention. Let's leech off him. I think it's crap. No, I'm not effing autistic, dude. And even if I was, it wouldn't matter. I'm done effing screaming, dude. Anyway, we really could use some contributions tonight, dude. Like I said, I'm really friggin' sick. I'd love to give a positive conversation. We can talk wrestling. If you guys want to talk about the Kino Casino, I'm all for that. Watch your language. If I get too much swearing, you're off the air. Because I'm not putting my freaking YouTube channel at risk for your garbage. Let's see here. Okay. No, I'm not letting Shroom Duke, and you're not letting on the air. Okay, you want to freaking play with the big boys now on the air? What do you got to say?
Okay, I'm sorry I approached you that way, but there is one match that I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
Remember that thing in WCW where...
Man, brother, before you continue, Don't you wish we could only go back to that era?
Yeah, about that era. You remember that time Bret Hart fucking jumped to his death? That sucked.
You know what? You're a freaking loser. Yeah, and he hangs up because he's a coward. He doesn't want this smoke. I can't believe somebody would actually make a joke about that. I mean, as a wrestling fan, Canadian, Owen is like, you know, talking about Owen's death is just such a touchy freaking subject, dude. It pisses me off. Anyway, I'm making the Kino Casino den of debauchery here for these two effing cowards that want to get on the air and make fun of my career. And that's the thing too, is they're doing damage to my career. Well, am I saying it the right way? Should I say career? Like, how should I describe it? My streaming platform, my live show. I'm calling it a career. Oh, get out of here, dude. Lex Luger, be ashamed, dude. I thank Lex Luger every day, you effing coward. For what I'm taking my sweater off because you dudes are pissing me off and I'm getting hot. I'm getting freaking hot, man. No, they're not doing damage because they have nothing to say. Literally, everybody's telling me this is only going to benefit you. But the truth is, dude, I don't even want this crap because I think they're degenerates. I want their freaking my name out of their freaking mouths. Because I even heard on that clip that I got, like I said, I don't even know where to find their freaking garbage podcast. It was just because somebody sent me a clip of I think it was 30 minutes of it. I don't know how long they went. It was like a 30-minute clip. And I was literally like, I can't even take it. I can't listen to this crap. It's not even pissing me off. The only thing pissing me off is the fact that they're stealing my content for their own views because they're cowards. They have nothing to say. Okay, hold on. Is it Phil's day off today? I hope I am not taking his spot. What do you guys think? Should I apologize to Phil? I was pretty pissed off. You guys don't understand. I have bipolar 2 and ADHD, and it effing sucks, man. I'm always changing medication. I'm always increasing or decreasing or going off meds. So I get effing pissed, man. So the other night, I did denounce Phil. I was like, you know what, Phil? I can't. I'm done. I will not allow this crap to continue, especially on smart guys, too. Okay, hold on. So fans are saying they want this Shroom Dukem guy. Okay, what do you want, dude? I've already given you multiple freaking chances. What do you want?
Oh, I grew up with WCW. We're the same age.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't watch wrestling past that. I thought the Attitude Era was too violent and too angry for me when I was younger.
Incredible.
So the WCW era with the classic wrestlers, with the NWO, Ric Flair and his Horsemen. I remember all that.
I think it was one of the most absolutely stacked rosters of any federation. I mean, we're talking Hogan, we're talking Luger, Flair, Hall, Nash, Mysterio, Guerrero. The lists go on.
Now, I remember every time when I was a kid, Ric Flair would come out and he had his very own referee. Do you remember this?
Not specifically, I don't. Are you talking about Charles Robinson?
I don't remember the name.
I think that's who you're talking about, Charles Robinson. They called him Little Nate.
I remember that guy would slap the mat every time Ric Flair was pinned down, and he would hit it 1, 2, and that little demon would hold his hand in the air on the third one, waiting for Ric Flair to kick out. Every match looked like it was rigged in Ric Flair's favor. And it drove me up a freaking wall.
Well, I mean, we know that it's scripted entertainment. You know, they're obviously trying to provide like an entertaining gimmick or character. But you know, when we were younger, it really was real to us. So I can understand your frustration. Is there anything else you want to say?
I just wanted to share my love for WCW.
Oh, absolutely, brother.
I wish
Absolutely.
we could take it back to those times.
Oh, brother, I would give anything to be back in the peak of 1998, you know, falling asleep on the couch with, you know, TBS or TNT. You know, usually I would watch it off tape. But I mean, that would be incredible. Anyways, I think that's going to be it. But I appreciate your positive call.
Long live PWR. Long live the industry.
Thank you. Wow. Well, the fans were right. He did redeem himself positively. Oh, what a big effing surprise. Lord Diaz is in the effing house. He pisses me off. That's all I'm gonna say. Anybody, don't follow him. Don't give him any attention. He literally has no content. He literally just takes my content and uploads it onto his channel and steals my t-shirt design. So get out. The real fans will speak up against it. I think I'm gonna take a break because a break from calls because my voice, like, you guys don't understand how crappy this COVID actually is. It's really painful. And okay, I'm not gonna accept any more calls. So anyway, we're going to get back into this Kino Casino stuff because, like I said, they have no idea what they're talking about. They're playing a stream from, like, weeks ago, and they're literally going on, like, this is what Phil's fans really are. This is what Phil's fans really are. Like, it just pissed me off because I was kind of scared. Because I was like, oh my God, are they going to, like, send the cops to my door? Are they going to, like, show up at my door or whatever? But literally, they just kind of, like, played, like, a portion of my stream and just laughed over it, made fun of it. It was freaking stupid. And I didn't even listen to the whole thing, so I had nothing to say. Yeah, I've changed since then. I'm trying to be more positive. I mean, if somebody pisses me off, I'm not gonna, you know, be light about it. I'm gonna really come forward and say what you really are. But they're cowards. And, you know, if they gave me an opportunity to go on, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, you know, thanks for having me on your stupid garbage show. I have no idea who the hell you are. All I know is that you screwed Phil. And now you're trying to screw me. So go F yourselves and get my content off your freaking garbage show. Somebody says COVID is the worst. I didn't move out of bed for 3 days. That's exactly how I felt. And I talked about it at the show, start of the show, man. My mom, my mom, all freaking day was screaming and yelling, banging up and down the stairs, slamming my door open. Are you on effing drugs again? Are you bringing that crap into my house again? And I was just so pissed because I was like, Mom, like, leave me the F alone. Like, I was up all night sick. Like, I don't want to freaking, I'm not. And she called the freaking police on me in the ambulance. Yeah, he is. That's because he has nothing original. He's riding my coattails because he has nothing original to say. Yeah, she has no respect. We made up later. She felt really bad, so she made me some soup and, you know, put a pillow under me and tucked me in and stuff. And that was really thoughtful. But, man, I was pissed off, dude. That's what it sounds like. You know what parents can be like, dude, when they're screaming like, I want you out of here. I want you effing out of here. It was annoying, dude. And I tried to tell her, like, I'm sick. Like, get the F out of my room. And she's going up and down the stairs. Jesus, dude. But no, I'm making the Kino Casino den of debauchery, dude. I feel bad because I have nothing to say. I don't know who they are. All I know is they piss me off for PPP. He even admitted on that show, like, somebody sent me a clip of him saying, like, oh, he's pissed off because Smart Guys wasn't the real wrestling show. So basically that just freaking proves that the only reason he went on that wrestling show was literally to freaking make a joke out of it. Fans are saying they want more call-ins. You guys want more call-ins? Like I said, dude, it's not really the time to piss me off. I'm going to accept everybody that's in the queue. Well, like I said, you guys paid for this game. I'm not going to play it every stream, but it's a good game just to throw on when I want to talk about a certain thing. No, yeah, he talked. He was like, "Ooh, I watched his streams. I archived all his streams. So if he deletes his streams, I can still sit there and watch them and play with my PPP." Stupid effing coward, dude. And then he's like going on, like, I was literally like, they're just getting a kick out of it. And the only reason it's on their show is because they know it'll get them views. Like, I think it's crap, dude. Yeah, jump off the top rope on these haters. Exactly. Okay, yeah, we're going to talk about that whole Ethan Ralph thing, too. Because the truth is, dude, I was literally, like, physically ill. And I lashed out at Phil. Like, big time. I was like, how dare you go through what you did, and then you have this guy on with freaking his sex allegations, abuse allegations. People are sending me videos of him telling that he's going to kill his wife. And I mean, I've made threats to people in the past. But the truth is, like, I'm really trying to move past that now. So when you have these dudes like freaking Dashfire that are going to my tweets from like 2 months ago, trying to paint me as this like serial killer or something, like, screw off, dude. No, he's a piece of garbage, dude. Like I said, I may not get ass, I may not have girlfriends, but I mean, even my mom or like the few female friends I have, I see here and there from school, you know, like, I think of them and I'm like, you piece of garbage. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm really trying. Yeah, more like Trash Fire, exactly. I'm gonna make a promise to my audience. There'll be no more death threats, because I think that is too over the line. Yeah, 2 months ago, dude. Because they have no idea what they're talking about. I would okay, we do have some calls here. I'm just gonna go for whoever I come across. We have Pokey Pal. What's up tonight? You're on the Pro Wrestling Reality Live Show. How are you doing?
Hey man, I'm doing really good. How are you?
Good. It's good to hear from somebody who wants to call in, wants to interact positively. What's your question or comment tonight?
I just wanted to say that I feel bad for you, man, with all
Oh, really? You feel bad for me? 80 viewers on the air, contributions, positive engagement, the chat is blowing up, and you feel bad for me.
Yeah, I feel bad for all these assholes calling in. I just think that, like, you
I get you. I apologize. I see what you mean. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this dude waits almost 10 minutes on the line just to throw out a bunch of crap. Just shows that he has no life.
Yeah, like, you've been talking about your career and stuff.
Absolutely,
like that.
yeah.
Like, I think, you know what would be a really good career for you?
Let's hear it.
Career opportunity. I think it would be like really cool if you went bungee jumping.
Okay, what's that supposed to mean? I'm getting those vibes, dude. I'm getting those vibes. Just come out with what you're gonna say, dude.
No, I'm being serious. You should try and go bungee jumping.
Yeah, fans are telling me he's a troll. Fans are telling me he's a troll, so he's out of here. Like, I was getting vibes, dude. I was like, what, are you telling me to freaking commit suicide by jumping off a bridge? Let's get some contributions tonight. PayPal link is below. Like I said, I had to get some Gatorade. My throat is killing me. I'm doing my best to provide a show. I'm not going to let this Kino Casino crap let me down. Because if anything, it just makes them look bad. It just shows that they have no content, no morals. If anything, you know, they should be giving me a portion of that freaking show they did. But they won't do that. Because they're cowards. They're degenerates. And the more I talk about it, the more I'm just getting pissed off. Like I said, I already dealt with my mom calling the cops on me and oh, whoops, sorry guys. I already dealt with my mom calling the cops on me and all this crap last night. So I wanted to come on early while she's gone and just do my thing here. So what are you guys up to? What are you guys having for supper tonight? I got some pizza. Place up the road there. What flavor did I get? I got the orange. Because I thought that would be the easiest on my throat. Dude, you have no idea. I could not get out of bed. Like, I couldn't. And my mom came down and she was wondering, like, she's like, what are you doing in there? And I was like kind of moaning and kind of like crying a bit. And I was so sore. My back was sore. My legs were sore. My private area was freaking sore. Like, everything hurt. And she was like, you're on drugs. Because she doesn't know what freaking drugs are, you know. Like, she's just, I don't know. I've been freaking sober for 6 months. And part of the agreement to me being here is no drugs in the house. We are hot. I was telling her to F off. When she called the cops, I was swearing at the cops. I was like, get the F out of my room, you effing blue-collared effing cowards. Trying to ruin my life. Because that's the thing where I live, like, I don't respect the police here because they have nothing to do. There's very little major crime. They just freaking screw with people to get their freaking daily, you know, check mark or whatever. So screw them. I've had a few times where I was pulled over for like impaired driving and I wasn't. And I actually beat the charge. Twice. I don't care. Don't come in here with your bad audio crap, dude. Because it really distracts me when you dudes come in and are saying shit like... Sorry, guys. I apologize for that. Saying stuff like, my stream's not working, your mic isn't working, blah, 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 blah. Get out, dude. Like, that pisses me off. If you can't hear me, get the F out. Seems like the rest of the chat is engaging. I didn't DUI. I beat the charge twice. Because they freaking were just screwing with me for no reason. Because they're freaking stupid and there's no crime here. So they have to just freaking bottom feed on anybody they can. It pissed me off, dude. Like, I think I took a wrong turn or something. I think somebody called them on me and said I was drunk. But I wasn't. I was literally, it was like 12 in the afternoon, dude. I was literally going to McDonald's. And then I went to Canadian Tire. And I literally said that to the cop. I had the receipt and I was holding it. I was like, I was just at Canadian Tire. Okay, you know what? I can't kick you dudes out because for some reason I can't. But just please leave. If you're going to come in here and insult me, piss off. This isn't the time. I'm sick. I don't need abuse. I've done enough abuse. Like, I'm so on the edge of just ending my effing career that you dudes are going to have no freaking content to rip off. Because I'm the one who's, you know, providing you guys with, like, your wife's supper or feeding your freaking kids a school lunch. So screw off. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm upstairs. So I'm not in my room tonight. I'm actually on, like, the kitchen table with a dual monitor. So I have, like, an extra monitor beside my laptop. So it's a little different tonight. So let me know, you guys, if it's working all right. Yeah, let's take a call. We have travel agent Dan on the line. How are you doing, Dan?
Hey, man, you said you beat 2 DUIs?
Yeah, absolutely, I did.
Well, what was your defense?
That I wasn't freaking drunk. I wasn't freaking on drugs. They took my blood, they received the results, and it was negative, and I took it to effing court.
So, like, they let you off, what did you say, you were retarded, and that's...
Okay, you know what? Shut your effing mouth, dude. Say it again. Just everybody listen to the intelligence. Listen to the intelligence. Listen to the bullying.
Because you're retarded, but like, if you're drunk, you're drunk.
Bullying. Abuse.
What do you mean it's abuse?
You're a freaking coward. Get off my line. I'm not putting up with that crap, dude. Like I said, my throat freaking hurts. I'm taking the time to actually let fans call. We have another one. King of the Ring. How are you tonight?
Good. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. How are you doing? What do you got going on tonight? What's your question or comment for the Pro Wrestling Reality live stream?
Just great, man. I just want to know, like, so like 98% of us are just here for you to rock out.
You know what? Go F yourself. No, I'm not going to wait. I'm going to say screw off. I'm trying to actually build a job, build a career, build an income, and you're going to go on my air telling that 90% of the audience are making fun of me, dude? Shut your freaking hole.
Get the fuck out.
You're a loser. You're a freaking loser. Where's your streaming career? Where's your, personality? Where's people giving you contributions? As a reminder, I would appreciate any contributions tonight. I don't really need anything right now. I don't have any goals. Chatting with the audience is enough for now, but if we could get some contributions tonight, it would be a big help. Let's see what else we got here. Meester, welcome to the live Pro Wrestling Reality call-in program. Are you on the line?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. How are you doing tonight? Welcome.
I'm doing very well, thank you very much.
No problem.
Where should I start? Tell me, what motivates you to do this every other day?
Are you laughing?
No, I'm not laughing.
It sounds like you're laughing, dude. Are you bringing forward a serious question or not? Say it again.
No,
Say the question again without laughing.
I'm serious.
What an effing loser, dude.
You buffoon!
Yeah, where's your career? Go F yourself, dude. I'm sticking my middle finger right up at the screen, dude. Middle finger right at the effing screen. This pisses me off. I'm not taking any more calls right now because all these are freaking trolls that just want to see me end my career. Then get the F out. It pisses me off, dude. We only got like 2 or 3 positive calls all stream. No, if you want to contribute, my PayPal link is in the description. You can also buy a piece of merchandise from my merch store. And I don't know who actually bought pieces of merch, but I checked my analytics today, and I was quite surprised. We had 6 purchases. There were some pint glasses bought. There were some t-shirts bought. So that means a lot. And actually, I had a fan come forward and say, why don't you have any merchandise for the female fans? And I thought, that really is a good point. I never thought of that. So we will be launching a PWR woman's line. Yeah, go ahead. Say my name all you want, coward. What's my favorite Sims style video game? What do you mean by Sims style video game? Do you mean my favorite Sims game in the series? No, dude, I am all about positive engagement, but if you guys are going to come onto my line, I'm giving you the opportunity to come on my line, so I'd appreciate it if you gave me a little freaking respect. Alright, I'm just going to play the effing game. I want to humiliate these effing Kino dudes and show what they're really all about. Pisses me off. Why don't you go watch them? Why don't you go listen to them whine and scream and, shake a set of keys in your face? Oh, mommy, funny fat man, mommy. Stupid, dude. pisses me off, dude. It's like watching freaking Family Guy or South Park or some crap like that. Well, this is like the real, genuine content. So just screw off. I'm sick of it. I have no interest in watching it. I don't want anything to do with it. They're benefiting off my freaking career. What's my opinion on Ethan Ralph? I mean, I don't know that much, but from what I seen, he's absolute piece of garbage. And I'm pretty sure he was high on that stream. I couldn't stand about more than 10 minutes. And I think he took a shot at me too on the air. Did any of you guys catch that? Did anybody in the chat catch that Ethan Ralph, I'm pretty sure, took a shot at me on the air? I'm pretty sure he did. Because he said something like, I don't have the freaking clip here in front of me, dude, but he said something like, oh, I'm a real wrestling fan, unlike this F word here in Canada in the chat. And I was like, you effing coward. You're the one with abuse charges. You're the one all freaking pilled up, stumbling, like talking like a freaking drunk stepfather. Like, I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. I didn't want to see Phil put in another position like that. And I lashed out at Phil. And I feel bad. Maybe that wasn't right, but I just need to freaking step back for a bit, because if this is what Smart Guys is going to be all about, I can't. I'll have to find other wrestling programs. You know, today I was listening to the Stevie Richards podcast, and I was thinking, this is incredible. This is really talking our industry, celebrating the past and, you know, a different perspective. But I'm not going to listen to some pilled up, abusing piece of crap, you know, on the air insulting me. And I was pissed off. Let's see if we got any more calls. But I'm really getting pissed off. I have COVID. So if you guys are going to get on my air, you're going to have a really short amount of time to show what you're really all about. We have 12 notifications for calls, so I'm accepting everybody. If you guys want to get on the air, I have my Discord open now. Let's get you on the air. And if you effing cowards are trying to freaking get on and swear, like, you're getting off. I'm not putting my YouTube channel at risk for your freaking uneducated bullcrap. Like I said, dude, when you hear dudes talk like that, I don't blame them, because we don't know how their parents talked to them growing up. So, in a way, I forgive them, but I'm not allowing it on my line. That's my choice. If I disagree or agree with swearing, that doesn't matter. But when you're on my line, you're going to keep your freaking language clean. So let's see here. We got this Vladimir Kozlov Enjoyer. Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Reality Line. How are you doing tonight? What's your question or comment tonight?
Good, how you doing, man? I just want to know why you screwed over the casino.
How did I effing screw them over? They took my effing content and put it on their effing show.
Alert, retard alert, retard alert, retard alert, retard alert.
Sick freaking bastard. How dare you? They freaking molested my career. They should keep my freaking career out of their freaking mouths. I thought they were this successful show. You know, why do they got to be punching down? Just because I'm still very much on the fence after this Ethan Ralph thing. I don't really know how to feel about Phil. I've been a Phil fan since 2010, and I've been through it with him through a lot of ups and downs. But I kind of got triggered. You know, I wanted Smart Guys to really be the real wrestling show. And it clearly isn't, so I am clearly not tuning into the program anymore. Jesus, dude, I gotta take a drink of this Gatorade, dude. I have freaking COVID, and they're making me yell and scream. But no, I mean, if anybody wants to call in and talk about the show that they did, I mean, I'll be glad to answer questions, but it was just garbage. I listened to about 30 minutes of it and was like, this is dumb. Well, I was all for it. I was like, let's give this young dude a chance. I didn't know who he was. I knew nothing. But then I had all these fans send me this info and this court documents and these videos and all this crap. I mean, I would love to go on Smart Guys. I will make you guys a promise. If I get on Smart Guys, I will actually appear on camera with Phil for the audience. I'll actually go on. I won't just have a picture. I'll actually go on camera with Phil so all you guys can get your freaking Kiwi Farm uploads. You want it? Let him know. Go on his freaking Twitter. Say, we want PWR. We want PWR. I did email him. He didn't answer. And that's the thing, too. That's what I am pissed about the Kino Casino, because people have told me that Phil does watch their stuff. So basically, like, they're making me look like an unhinged, effing autistic, or whatever they want to say. It's not my language. Like, crazy person. And Phil is going to see that, and he's not going to let me on. So in a way, they screwed my chance of being on the Smart Guys. So, if you want it, comment to Phil. Let the fans know we want PWR. We want PWR, and I will go on the camera. I mean, I don't really want to because I know I'll get effing screwed. No, I need a break from taking calls because every call I got has been abuse. It's been bullying. It's been harassment. I've had to censor a lot of language, so I'm taking a little bit of a break from the calls and just going to chat with you guys. I don't even know how long I'm going to go. My throat freaking hurts. Screw the casino, dude. I mean, like, they had like 2,000 views. I've been going for like a week or so with streaming, and I'm already, getting a community together. I'm moving merchandise. I'm, doing this thing. I'm enjoying it. But if you guys keep freaking bullying me and trying to end my career, I'll turn the effing stream off for good. No, I'm not taking any more calls. I mean, we had a few positive calls, but they were very far and in between. It's just, I can't take the abuse. I can't take the abuse. I mean, I don't know how people really stay strong and move forward when they're dealing with this crap. Like, every time they turn on the stream. Like I said, what do you guys want me to do? Put a freaking earring in my ear and dye my freaking hair and have a lip ring in, and like, seriously, that's what I feel like. Like, I'll never be taken seriously, especially now, because these effing Kino Casino dudes are trying to discredit my legitimacy. It's bull crap. And it's stealing, too. It's stealing. Yeah, we'll take some calls in a minute. If you guys want to get on the air, we will be taking calls. But I've been taking a lot of abuse tonight, and I can only take so much. A person can only be pushed so far, before they start getting pissed off. And the thing is, I'm getting pissed off. But I have no problem telling you cowards what you actually really effing are. So come on and get it if you're man enough. But right now, I'm taking a little bit of a break. So get your requests in, get your notifications in. I'll let you guys know when I'm going to pick the phone back up and take calls. But like I said, it's not the freaking day to mess with me, dude. My mom had the freaking cops in my room yesterday night. We were fighting all day yesterday. She's not here. No, she's not here. She's with my aunt. Thank you, everybody. We want to see some positivity here. Like I said, I would love some contributions tonight. I really am struggling to put on a decent show because my freaking voice, man, is ripped to shreds. Okay, this Ames 32 guy, get the F out, dude. Get the F out. I'm gonna take calls in a few minutes because I need a break because you dudes are just trying to get me freaking pissed off, and I'm not gonna swear. That's my commitment to this channel, is that it's a clean, honest environment where you're not gonna get that crap. So if you guys want to derail my streams by calling in and then swearing and calling me R word and all this crap, saying the N word, you're off the air. The real fans love your stream. Well, thank you to the real fans. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, this isn't a freaking circus act. It's not a fake freaking LARP. It's just me being me, talking about my passions, being who I am. So for anybody who enjoys it, I thank you. But like I said, some contributions would help. Especially with the damage the casino has done to my career. Like, some contributions would help. But they're not expected tonight. They're not expected. Sorry, everybody. I got no freaking edit or any button here, so... Piss Jug Mike? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I talked about that before. Dude, if this was fake, do you really think I would go on the air with friggin' COVID? And like risk making myself even sicker by yelling all freaking day? I don't think so. Okay, we're gonna get to the calls here in a few minutes. I just want to set up the Kino Casino Den of Debauchery because I want to show the world, what they're really all about. Like what goes on behind the scenes over there. Because they want to dig up my freaking career, put my effing life and who I am in front of their audience. Well, I'm gonna do the same thing. Yeah, let's get the positivity going. We're almost at 100 views tonight, dudes. Let's hit that record. Let's show the freaking casino. They want to rip on me for having 4 views. Look at my numbers. Look at my numbers. Look at the supportive community. Let's pop that 100. It'll be a celebration. Maybe I'll sing a little bit of that Celebrate Good Times, Come On, or whatever. But if we get 100 views tonight, we're just going to show all these effing cowards, who the real coming up dude is now. I mean, I may not be a young dude, but I'm coming up. I'm trying this. I've always wanted to do streaming. It's hard, especially when you are at home. Yeah, the numbers are going up. The numbers are going up. So hold on, everybody. We'll be taking some calls. If we get to 100, we'll probably take some calls. I will be taking more calls. But I just need a break, dude. How can I just go on for an hour and take abuse like this? It sucks. We had a couple people who were really positive and really wanted to have a good conversation. Wanted to talk wrestling. Yeah, the Kino Casino, they're just like drama hounds, dude. They have no content. Literally, it's just a guy screaming. And you guys want to make fun of my voice. It's like he's like, sounds the same as me. A big high-pitched guy yelling. So like, everything they said meant nothing to me. They're clearly obsessed. They're clearly jealous that somebody's actually coming up and like just being themselves. That's why I'm not covering it. I'm not freaking showing their faces on my stream. I'm not putting their garbage freaking restream on my freaking stream. I'm just coming on, doing my thing, and saying screw them. Yeah, we will be taking calls in a minute, fans. I just want to finish this Kino Casino den of debauchery that I'm trying to make. We've already been going an hour. I'm enjoying myself. I'm really thankful for you guys. If you get some contributions tonight, let's get some COVID contributions. I was calling it that recent medical decision, that recent medical situation, because I don't know if you can say COVID on YouTube. Oh, screw them. They're like, you know, they might have a big audience, but like I said, if they really had like anything to really say, they wouldn't put my show on the air. They'd be doing their own talking. You found my stream on a bathroom stall? I'm on the front page of YouTube. Incredible. Incredible. Just like the irate gamer and the angry nerd back in the day. Front page of YouTube. Hold on, guys. We are at 99. Sorry. I really do apologize, guys. Okay. Oh, I guess that's what's going on. That's funny. Hold on, everybody. I had it on my Streamlabs or whatever, and I was like, how did we go to 10 viewers? And it was because I had the thing hidden on the side. 100 viewers in the house. Screw your parents. Screw the casino. Screw the freaking restreamers and the clip takers. We're hot. We're effing hot. Okay, I know you're effing lying because I'm not on effing Kick. So if you see me on freaking Kick, dude, it's just some freaking restream loser. Celebrate good times. Come on. We just got 100 viewers tonight. Screw the casino. I don't care. Like I said, I don't even know who the F they are. All I know is when DSP had... And that's the thing, I already said it, but he admitted that he did freaking Smart Guys just as a joke because PPP said, oh, well, I guess this guy is pissed off that Smart Guys wasn't the real show. So that just admits it right effing there that he only did that to get a chance to be one-on-one with Phil and like pick on him and stuff, which is crap because you're not only getting into Phil, you're getting into my number one passion, wrestling. So you can get the F out. You're a disgrace to wrestling fans. You have no right to talk wrestling again in your lives on the air. So go F yourself. Yeah, I know. I was pissed. Because I actually think Phil did good on the original Smart Guys. And I was like, you know, I'm really looking forward to this. But who's this new young dude that's coming up and on the show with him? And I was kind of looking forward to it. But then it just turned into absolute debauchery. And I'm pissed. I'm still pissed. Anyway, if we could get some contributions tonight, it'd be a really big freaking help, dude. We're at almost 100 views. Let's get some positivity. Visit the merch store. Like I said, it sucked because I had to get some Gatorade. I had to get some popsicles. I got some pizza up the road there. And the thing that's cool is that was all, you know, from the fans. You know, I don't get my real money until another few days or so. I'd have to look at the calendar. But, yeah, thank you to the audience. You guys are awesome. The real fans are awesome. Screw the restreamers. You know, it's actually funny because I bought that WrestleMania that Phil went to. I don't know. I think it was it was in New Jersey, I think. I don't know the number. I think it was the one where CM Punk and Undertaker were in there. But I bought that DVD just because Phil was in the audience that night. You guys want calls? Okay, hold on. We'll give a chance. Let's get some calls. No, this guy's abusive, dude. I'm now looking at my Twitter, so if you guys want to give some calls. This guy's screwing. You're getting blocked, dude. Hold on, fans. This guy's sending me all these nude freaking wrestling gifs. I don't want nothing to do with that crap. You're blocked. You've blown your chance to ever be on the air again. And, yeah. So, you screwed your own freaking career. Or my career trying to interact. You're out of here. You're blocked. You're never getting on again. I don't want to see that crap. Alright, we got any calls tonight? I'm opening up the line. Yeah, add me on Discord and I will take your calls. But like I said, today isn't the day to piss me off, dude. I had to deal with this Kino crap. I had my freaking mom yelling at me all freaking day yesterday, keeping me up all day. Had the cops freaking in my bedroom looking at me like I'm some kind of freaking loser. So today's not the day to piss me off. So let's see who's on the air. Oh, we do have somebody positive on the line. North Scout, how are you doing? Great to hear. Hopefully you got some positivity to speak about. What's up tonight?
Absolutely, man. Listen, I wanted to congratulate you on just completely destroying the casino. I know right now they're having a recovery day from the absolute destruction that you have laid upon them to stream. But can I give one little, can I ask a little bit of advice?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm always willing to listen to criticism, but when it turns into abuse, that's when, it's over the line. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I would never abuse you. I'm your biggest fan. Listen, in that little bit of debauchery, you should add, there's a little science table where you can make stuff. You could put a science table there so Worski can make his cocaine. I think that'd be a perfect addition to your little Sims house.
He's a degenerate. Like I said, I've been off that crap for 6 months. I have nothing to do with that crap, so I don't want it in my community. And if that's what they're really all about over there, that's just a whole other reason to not tune into their program.
Absolutely. I would recommend adding that. And hey, listen,
okay, you know what? Since we did have a fan make a suggestion, I will see if I can find what you're talking about, and I will add it in.
There's a knowledge skills build menu. Not that I've ever played this or anything like that.
So, do you got any other questions? Because I appreciate your positivity tonight.
Yeah. Do you think that it was a mistake for Braun Breaker to not use the Steiner name? I do.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, especially in this day and age, I kind of get it because I think that they think like a lot of the younger fans aren't going to care. But I think, hey, you throw a classic name out there. I mean, I think it's going to get more interest from old school fans than just throwing like an action figure name onto them. That's kind of what they did. The Steiner brothers are in good graces with the company, so I'm not too sure what the story is on that of why they changed his name. But I mean, it's just kind of, erasing their history.
I agree completely. All right, well, I won't take up too much of your time.
Thank you.
You're having a great stream. Congratulations on breaking 100.
Absolutely. Let's show those casino dudes that this isn't just bull crap that's only getting 7 views, that we're hot, we're coming up, and we're telling them exactly what they are. So thank you.
Yeah, they're angry. They're so angry. Have a good day.
Thank you. See, that was a positive call. If you guys want an idea of what a positive call is, okay, I'm blocking this guy too. Anybody that pisses me off with your stupid effing coward profile picture there, you're freaking blocked. Meester, you effing loser. You're just jealous, dude. Okay, we have Kinda Sav wanting to call in. You're the first on the top of the notifications. How's it going? You have another question that you want to ask? I've been appreciating your positivity, so I'm going to give you another chance. What's on your mind?
Oh, well, I appreciate that, dude. 2 calls in 1 stream. I feel special. Do you want to talk about Smart Guys, or no? I don't want to talk about it if it'll piss you off.
We can give a brief, I can give my brief thoughts. The truth is, like, I'm still kind of processing it. I've been getting a lot of information. I had a really rough reaction where I was, like, sick over the things I've read and the things I've seen. And I think I might have overreacted a bit, so I have to still kind of assess, how I acted. But why don't you give the fans, your take on it, and I can respond, and we'll leave it at that.
Well, okay, here's my thoughts on, like, because, you know, the smart guys back in the day was, like, actually positive and actually about wrestling.
Yeah.
This one just felt like it was, like a device for drama, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't think it was
Exactly.
about
It was
wrestling, and
disrespectful to Phil and to wrestling.
You know what I really genuinely, legitimately, 1,000% believe? I think you genuinely have like 30 times as much passion and knowledge on wrestling than anybody Phil's brought on. Like, I would totally advocate for you to be the guest or the co-host, because, like, these guys don't even care about... Dude, PPP said himself he doesn't give a shit... doesn't care about wrestling.
Thank you.
And then
Yeah, I know, and that's what I said, because I was pissed off, because that's exactly what they did. They just used it as an avenue to assault Phil and to draw in the old school smart guy fans.
Yeah, it's like kind of disappointing because you're hoping he'll just talk about wrestling like he used to, but then he's just talking about like, dude, what were they doing, like push-ups and stuff? That's bullcrap. Honestly, that sucks. Like,
Thank you.
That's not even about wrestling.
Thank you. I'm gonna go to the next caller, but I do appreciate your insight, and even though you mentioned you're not the biggest fan, I appreciate your criticism.
Well, I am an empath, so all right, man. Have a
Okay,
good rest
thank
of your day.
you. That was great. That was a great call, and that was great insight too. And that's coming from someone who admitted on the air they're not a fan. I'm just taking whatever call pops up on top. I'm not. People are saying, "Oh, I'm cherry picking Sav." I just picked her because she was at the top of the list. Shroom Dukem wants on again. My mom is effing calling. I'm gonna effing hang the F up on her. We're gonna take Shroom Dukem. I'll give him one more chance. You better watch your effing language. You're already on thin ice. What's your question or comment? You're lucky that you were on top of the call line, the switchboard call.
Well, it was on the subject of what Sav was saying.
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk smart guys.
So,
you know, this was smart. I'll just hold on. Smart guys was one of the reasons, you know, I finally had enough and wanted to go on the air and speak my grievances. So, you know, let's see what you got. Let's get your take on it.
I wanted to give you my take on Kino last night and why they covered you. That Ethan Ralph debauchery was such a mess that they didn't have anything to cover. They thought it was so boring, they had to move on to somebody more interesting. And that's the only reason they started covering you last night.
Well, I think it's bullcrap. It just, again, this is, I don't know if this guy's a fan or if he's just another detractor, but listen to what he's saying. He says he's a fan, and he is calling it out that the casino have no content. They were rushing for content. They were, you know, flipping through their clips and their pages. Oh, what can get us views tonight? And it just happened to be me. I think it's bullcrap.
They went for one of your earlier streams before the community fully came into fruition with all these views.
Exactly.
They wanted to paint you in a bad light with less views.
Yeah, he was making fun of my 7 views, and I was like, that's how you build a community. That's how you come from the ground up. Brother, I will tell everybody in the chat, I don't care if it's 7 views, 7,000. I am thankful genuinely for the opportunity to have an audience and to be here with you guys. So let's finish your thought there, and we can speak a bit more, but what do you want to say? What else do you want to say?
Well, that's pretty much it. It's just that it felt like they didn't have any content.
No, they don't. They don't.
And that's why you saw me in the chat there last night trying to correct them.
Well, thank you for clarifying that, because I was ready to take names, dude. I was like, if any of these dudes in my stream are brought up by the casino, like, they're on thin ice, and you were one of those people. But with you coming forward positively and having an intelligent conversation, you're watching your language, I appreciate that. So I will end it with that, and we're good now.
I appreciate it.
Okay?
I appreciate your time. Long live PWR, long live the industry.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, the way my health is today, I don't exactly know about long live, but no, I appreciate your call. See, the positive fans are really coming forward. The positive fans are really coming forward. And I think it's only a matter of time before more fans come forward. We're going to take one more call. Josh, Josh, how are you doing tonight? You're on the line. We're live. We're hot. We got a major audience tonight. What's your question or comment?
Hey, thanks for letting me come in your air, I think is what you said earlier. Thanks for letting me come in the air.
Okay, yeah, let's go on. What's your question or comment, dude? I'll let that one slide, but I'm going to watch what's coming out of your mouth. So let's see what you got.
How far are you willing to go to accomplish these goals of yours, like getting Kino's Casino shut down?
Okay.
How far are you
You know what? His voice is too high for me. You're off, dude. Like, you know, that dude literally sounded like he was straight out of his parents' basement, dude, just like me. So, I don't want it. I knew he was biting his tongue, ready to insult me. Using the double entendres, not gonna do it. You're off. I'm hot. I'm hot tonight. I'm not feeling good. And if I get one little freaking inkling that you dudes are gonna screw with me or get me to say something stupid that you can get your clip for, you know, I don't want to insult people that live in their mom's basement because, like, I do right now. I mean, I haven't always. But that dude was just, I couldn't, dude. I'm sorry. We'll take one more if we have another call. Some of these dudes, okay, we got another guy here. IP Frelly. Welcome to the live program. You're on the air. We have a major, we're breaking records with our audience tonight. What's your question or comment?
Real shit. What's up, you little bootlicker? I just want to know why you're such a retarded little fucking worm.
You know what? Shut your effing mouth. Why did you wait frickin' over 20 minutes on the frickin' line to get on my frickin' air just to say this crap? Oh, this really hurts my feelings. Oh my god. I gotta stop my career. I gotta not stream ever again because this effing guy called me a bad name. Guys, this guy called me a bad name. I think I'm gonna get off the stream. This guy, I don't think I'm gonna ever stream again, dude. This guy he waited on the air over 20 minutes after he sent me a notification to get on the air. And he hurt my feelings, guys. Freaking loser. God, dude, the nerve of these freaking people, man. It's ridiculous. Real DSP is here. I would love for it to be the real DSP. I would love to say if it is Phil, I apologize for my behavior last night. I just couldn't take it with this whole Smart Guys thing. I wanted it to be the real Smart Guys, the real wrestling show. And we never got that. You know, the real wrestling fans are still waiting for that. So I'm putting it on the line that the real fans, you know, are wanting the pro wrestling reality on the Smart Guys. I mean, if you want to have some guy that might have more viewers but is zonked out on Ambien and, you know, probably had a few shots before he got on the air, I mean, that's unprofessional. I didn't agree that he was very open on his sexuality. I thought that was disgusting. Phil's community has never been about sexuality. He said it himself. You know, some people are into that, some aren't. I'm not. So I didn't appreciate it. And if this is the real Phil, all I'm going to say is I apologize for the way I acted. But that's it, because I don't know if it's the real Phil or not. But thank you. So let's see if we got any other fans. Like I said, dude, like, I'm not going to deal with the abuse. If you're going to come on the air and you're going to say swear words and stuff, I'm just going to make you look for the freaking idiot that you are. But yeah, like, I'm trying to make the Kino Casino den of debauchery. I can't believe that they were just so freaking hurting for content. They had to go to a little guy who's just trying to get started, just trying to build a career. And they had to punch down. They had to freaking, like, stomp down on my streams. Then I have all these dudes dropping comments on my freaking videos. The casino owned you last night, loser. Suffer. Like, I'm like, dude, like, I don't give a crap. I don't know who they are. I don't know their content. Want nothing to do with their content. Well, he deserved it, dude. You don't go on my line and use that language. It's offensive. It's racist. We don't do that here. Like I said, I'm going for a general audience. This isn't freaking Family Guy or some freaking garbage tabloid comedy show here. All right. I gotta calm down. I took a few calls. You dudes just keep pissing me off. We've had some positive calls, but there's only so much abuse one person can take, dude, before you really get to the point where you're like, I can't take it. So what are you guys up to tonight? Let me know what your plans are for the weekend. I appreciate you guys. We are breaking records. We are at 127 views. The fans are hot. The community is growing. We haven't gotten any contributions tonight, which would really, really be appreciated. Like I said, I have COVID right now. I was at the drugstore. I had to get some Gatorade. I did get an Xbox game, but it was only $10. But man, if we get some contributions tonight, I will call out your contribution, and it'll be much appreciated. So, excuse me, everybody. Okay, we do have somebody. Just sorry, I'm trying to manage the live audience here. Who's this? Dude, seriously, this guy came on my line saying the N-word and yelling at me, calling me the R-word. Then he's messaging, I just want to apologize because I'm such a big fan. If you're such a big fan, why did you have to be so derogatory, offensive? That just shows your character. Like, that just shows your character, dude. It doesn't make me look bad. So I am looking at my Discord if you guys want to call. I'm going to the top person on the line. I'm not digging through every call. Just the top person that shows up will be on the line. Because the casino is I'm going to show what they really are. Degenerates with their freaking immoral behavior. Look, they got their casino. They got their stripper cage. They got their love bed. So they're almost all ready to go. There's a few more things I'm looking for. No, you're not getting on the air again, dude. You already pushed me too effing far. Like I said, dude, I'm freaking sick. I have COVID. I'm doing this for the fans tonight. So that's kind of it for me when it comes to just, dealing with this crap. Especially with the language. I do not appreciate I'm not cherry picking the callers. I'm literally just going for which one shows up first. Oh, we did get a contribution tonight. Fans, we did get a contribution tonight. And I'm going to call that out now. So thank you. And I'm going to read your comment. So we got $6.85. I'm glad you're feeling. Maybe he means feeling better. I'm not too sure. Screw the detractors, effing right. I'd be thrilled if you gave me a positive shout out. My name is Dr. Chaos. Well, Dr. Chaos, I appreciate your contribution. That's freaking awesome, dude. Everybody check out this Dr. Chaos dude. He's obviously a very positive member of this community. He hit our first contribution tonight. I mean, we're almost 2 hours in and we just got our first contribution. Let's step it up a bit. Let's step it up to a bit. Respectfully. Like, people want to say stop begging. I'm not begging. I'm just trying to get the hype up. I'm trying to build a community. I mean, maybe I want to get new equipment eventually. Maybe I want to, get new games or look at new avenues on how to interact with the audience. We got a good mind. No, I'm not going to buy freaking drugs with the contribution, dude. I'm very open and transparent in what I am going to use the money for with the fans. Yeah, if this is the real DSP, like I said, I don't think it is. I don't think he'd be in here. I had so many people telling me Phil just thinks I'm a joke. But Phil, I've contributed to you. If you want to pay it forward, let's see the contribution. It would be incredible to get a contribution from the man himself. It would be like a real passing of the torch moment for the channel. And it would be incredible. But as of this moment, I don't think it is the real Phil. I kind of had heat with Phil. I didn't really treat him very well. I was really upset by this Ethan Ralph stuff. So I'm just kind of like a little out of the Phil zone right now until, I just kind of get over and really decide like how I feel. I was ready to denounce him for good. I was like, we already had smart guys ruin once. I'm not freaking dealing with this crap again. I'll just find another pair of dudes talking wrestling. Hold on. See, we've been going almost 2 hours, and just since I've been interacting and taking calls, I didn't even finish what I wanted to do here. So, I'm just going to focus on the game for a bit. You guys can stay, you can leave if you want, but once I kind of get things all started here and get the game going where I can just leave it on, I'll probably take some more calls. Just give me a minute, dude. This is a hard game to play on stream. But like I said, I'm upstairs in the kitchen tonight. I have an extra monitor, so I have my laptop with the game. I don't have to look at my phone. I can use my phone exclusively for Discord. I might have to get another drink or something. I'm not gonna... Okay, you know what? Screw you, Peter. I've been off that crap for 6 effing months. Want nothing to do with that crap. So if you're going to come into my community and make allegations of me using the fans' contributions to buy cocaine, you can get the F out. And unless you apologize right now, I'm going to find your page and I'm going to mute you from the freaking channel. So you better apologize for that. We don't do that crap here. I have nothing to do with that crap. Like I said, that was the deal when I moved back home. I wouldn't call it home, but like with my mom. That was the deal. I don't want you bringing drugs into this house, and I haven't. Jeez, dude, that pisses me off. I'm trying to find the bar. I can't find it. I don't know if you guys can see on the stream, but it's so hard to like see the items, like what they actually are. Oh, here we go. Like, it hurts my freaking eyes, dude. Okay. Yeah, we are popping off tonight. We are the highest viewership that we've ever gotten. Screw the Casino is the name of the game tonight. Screw them. I don't need to sit here and restream and react to their video. We're doing our own thing. We're frickin'... Okay, you know what? If you guys want to come in here and talk about me doing coke, I'm effing not. Like, I ended up in the freaking hospital for that crap, dude. So screw off. I have nothing to do with that crap. And if I did, I'd be open and transparent about it. I got nothing to hide. But for you guys to come in here and talk about me doing freaking crap like that, especially in front of my audience, especially live on the air, you can go F yourself. Whoever that was, I didn't even see your name. So how do you like that? How dare you come in here with that crap? Oh man, I'm getting pissed off. I gotta calm down. You don't understand what it's like to go up and down so suddenly. And when I read these messages, I get effing triggered and I get pissed off. So it's hard to really celebrate the positive contributions or the positive comments when I gotta deal with 80% crap. So here it is. You know, this is what the casino is all about. Excess and debauchery, and there they are, PPP and Andy. Oh, we gotta go on the computer. I just heard that a Pro Wrestling Reality just dropped another video. Oh my god, I can't wait. It'll help us get views. Like, seriously, dude. There he is. I gotta get on the line. I gotta get the stream. I gotta download all his 10-hour worth of streams, and I gotta freaking milk it for everything I can because I have no content. I have no originality. Exactly, dude. It's freaking cowards. So anyway, we'll take some, because the reason he's skinny is because he can't make bigger guys. And that's the thing. I'm not going to attack him for his size. I don't think that's right. Like, they can call me an artard or whatever they want, but like, I'm not gonna attack his appearance. I don't think that's really fair. You can't help the way your body is. You know, so that's kind of off the line. Dude, shut the hell up. Thrown in locker my ass. So let's take another call, if we can. We got... Okay, stop screwing up my freaking... Oh my god, hold on, guys. Okay, we got blank stroking Phil Vlog. Okay, this travel agent Dan, get the F out, dude. You're getting blocked. As soon as I figure out how to block you, dude, you're blocked. You're effing blocked. Okay, we got. I'm just looking for new people now. We got this Chris Chris Legendary. You are on the air in front of a record amount of viewers. What's going on tonight?
I wanted to ask you a very serious question.
Absolutely, go right ahead.
I want to know why you hate women.
You know what? I think that's bullcrap. Did I ever say I hated women? I don't agree with them. I don't agree with their behavior. I don't agree with their pathways of shaking their ass on this social media or this social media. I didn't say I hated them. I just don't agree with them. Does that answer your question?
No, it doesn't. Why don't you agree with them?
Okay, you know what? You heard what I had to say.
No, I didn't. Explain yourself.
Because they're all freaking want the dollar. They all, like I said, in this era, they don't have to work or have a career. They just have to shake their asses on Instagram, show their private parts on OnlyFans.
Not all women are the same.
Okay, you know what? You're off the air. You're off the line. How dare you come on here and try to say I hate women? I don't agree with them. I might not agree with their behavior. Doesn't mean I hate women. You know, as a matter of fact, we're going to be launching a woman line of clothes. You know, we've had female fans come forward and say, you know, why don't we have any female products? So I'm not answering that. I gave them a chance. Yeah. I tried. We just got a subscription from Ben31UK. I can actually call it out tonight. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate that tonight. There they are. Look, that's their character right there. Not that there's anything wrong with an alternative sexuality, but I mean... This is what all that needs to be said. You know, all that's left is, oh, this is getting hot. Let's add a third to our party. PPP. And let's get drunk and let's kind of run around, you know, with a stripper and, you know, it's just, this is the level of their debauchery. This is the level of their debauchery. Should I have a goal total? I don't have a goal, dude. I'm just kind of like, it would be good if we got some contributions. We got a few. I got to keep my eye out because I didn't read a few of them. But, hold on, everybody. Dude, my mom keeps freaking texting me. I'm not even paying attention, dude, because I'm hot. We're hot tonight. We're breaking records tonight. We're getting contributions. We're speaking with the fans. Oh, yeah, you know, I'm feeling like I want to get a bit loose tonight. Okay, we got another subscription tonight. Thank you so much. Blort has just subscribed. That is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I can't wait until we get a new PWR stream to upload. Yeah, I want them to see this. I want them to see this. Hopefully they put this on the air because this will show the world what they're really up to behind the scenes. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that if they're lovers. If they're getting a thrill on the side off each other, I mean, that's fine. But I mean, to put my career into question, like, screw you. So I'm going to put your career into question, Kino. You know, disprove what's going on here, that this isn't what's really going on behind the scenes. You got your male stripper, you got your stream set up, you got your gambling stuff, you got your alcohol. I think somebody else wanted me to put a meth lab or whatever, I can't remember. Oh, 1 second, fans. 1 second, hold your breath here. Hold your breath. We got a contribution. We got a contribution tonight. Let's read it out for the live audience in attendance. We are breaking records tonight. We are hot. I'm becoming very emotional. Thank you, Kyle Denson. I'm becoming very emotional. Okay, we got a 3-cent tip. I'm not going to read that. It all goes into the pot. It all goes into the pot, so thank you. And I'm not going to read your effing message, coward. Talking about my mom, get out of here. Get effing out of here. Oh, I pissed my pants. I pissed my pants. Actually, I shouldn't make fun of that, because, I mean, I've done that too. I mean, for me, it's more of a mobility thing, but I've never done it on camera. Let's get some music to get in the mood. This is the Kino Casino. This is what they're all about. Debauchery. Yeah, exactly. I agree. I'm trying to read. Shout out to Mom. Well, she's not home today. I'm upstairs in the kitchen, talking, being myself. Like I said, it sucks because this COVID is really hurting my throat. But I'm trying to just keep being myself. I'm saying screw the casino. There's no way I was going to not respond. But the truth is, dude, it doesn't even freaking matter because they have no freaking content in their career. Like I said, it's pretty bad when they have to steal other people's content, so screw them. Thank you, everybody, for the contributions tonight. It really makes me feel like this is really worth something. That, like, screw the restreamers, screw the detractors. You know, just here we are doing our thing. We're doing something new. We're doing, you know, we're breaking ground. You guys are at the ground level of it here. So that means a lot to me. The reason I'm playing this game is because it was bought by the fans. I asked for it. I asked my audience for it. I got it. Do a celebration dookie in my pants. I don't think you're gonna get that, dude. Could you effing imagine, dude? That would be. I'd probably get freaking my account closed. Ralph is gonna burst your balloon not wide open. Yeah, because that's his mentality. That's the way he lives his life. He's a degenerate. Like, I was pissed off when he took shots at me on the Smart Guys because he's a coward. I got no charges. I'm not an abuser. You know, so why wouldn't I be surprised that if I was in a cell with him, he'd probably be crawling down the bunk and sick bastard? That's his mentality. Well, Bob, you know, the goal here isn't to have more views than DSP. It's just to do my thing. I don't know if it'll be an everyday thing or not. I want to keep it going, but I want to make sure I have fresh things to talk about. I don't want to go on when I feel I don't really have the passion, but I've been enjoying it. But like I said, I mean, if you guys were expecting me to do like a react, I'm not giving those freaking Kino cowards the second of airtime on my line. So it's been a little bit of time. Let's open the lines back up. We are at a record 134 viewers. My Discord account is in the top of the screen. I'm actively looking at the screen now. Let's get some calls. Let's get some positive calls. Whoever is at the top of the screen will get on the air with the PWR, the Pro Wrestling Reality. No, I will never go on Kino, ever. For them trying to literally destroy my career, I will never have anything to do with those cowards. Ever. They piss me off. If that is really Phil, yeah, call in, dude. I don't think it is. I'm not even paying attention to it if it is Phil, if it's not Phil. You know, that's all fine and dandy. If it was Phil, I think he would come forward positively, but I don't think it is. So I'm just kind of... I didn't say I would go on. The only way I would go on is to just yell and scream at them on the line, on the phone or whatever, and just say, you effing cowards, how dare you put my content on your show? You're bottom feeders? You're abusers? You're bullies? Why am I going to go on their show? I mean, they know what they are. They know exactly what they are. They just don't want to admit it. Okay, we got a new guy. Hair of the Dog just sent a request. Let's see if he calls up. Well, that's the thing. Nobody reached me for a comment. You know, nobody reached out, you know, and said, like, anything. They just took my content, put it on their show, and they got stoned and laughed at it. It's freaking bullcrap. And he literally said he spent hours watching my effing streams. Where's his contribution? You know, where's his freaking donation saying thanks for the content, you effing coward? They're bottom feeders. You know, I may not be an expert on streaming. I'm just doing what I can do, having an opportunity to speak about things I'm passionate about. And I don't need to freaking steal from other people. Here we go. So we do have this dude. Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Reality Line. We are at a record-breaking stream tonight. What is your question or comment?
Hey, how does DSP's water taste like?
What?
How does DSP's bath water taste
okay,
like?
You know what? I'm going to give you one more chance. Do you actually have a question, or are you just going to spew bull crap?
That's a legit answer, because you're way on his fucking asshole.
Okay, you know what? Go F yourself, you effing loser. How's that? Respond to me. Go F yourself. What do you think of that?
And why don't you cuss once in a while?
You know what? You're a freaking loser. I'm not dealing with it today. I'm not feeling good, dude. I'm not dealing with your crap. Hold on. We have that's not DSP Gaming. Let's just give this freaking coward. What do you want?
Yeah, it's me, you little faggot ass bitch.
Yeah, you know what? You're an effing loser. Your parents probably called you down to the lowest every freaking day of your life, so you had to come on my line and rectify your own abuse by abusing me. Abuse me. Abuse me. See, listen, this is how his parents talked to him when he was growing up. Listen.
Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, I'm sorry that your life went that way when you were growing up. I really am.
I know.
You know, maybe if his parents would have invested hooked on phonics or something, you know, he might have had a wider vocabulary. And literally, Jerry's kid. Okay, no, you're out of here, dude. I'm gonna give you 2 seconds. You're getting 2 seconds. What do you want, Jerry's kid? Because I know who you are.
Well, first of all, I just want to apologize about our last call.
Okay, I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Now, if you want to come forward with a positive comment or question, I will allow that. What do you got?
I have. So you're not gonna go on Kino's show?
Absolutely not. Why would I?
Well, I mean,
if they want me on their freaking show, they can send me $1,000 and I will go on their line. I will call them cowards. I will call them bottom feeders. I will call them abusers, bullies, degenerates, and everything under the freaking book that they really are. I don't need to make up crap because it's all right there.
Yeah, but I think it would benefit you more just by going on the show and just doing it for free.
Yeah, I don't think so. You think I'm getting anything by them freaking clipping my channel and making a joke of it so people aren't going to come forward positively and contribute and be part of the chat? I have nothing to say to them. They're clearly going to be listening to this stream so they can take their freaking show, shove it up their butts, and listen what I'm saying to them on my own show. Is there anything else you want to add?
Well, what I wanted to say was just don't mention that you poop and pee your pants.
Okay, you know what? That's bullcrap. Because when I said that, I was just trying to be open and honest with my audience. Yeah, I have medical issues. So freaking what? It's not a reason to bring freaking comedy into my freaking chat, dude. So screw off. And I hung up on them. We are breaking a new record tonight. We got 141 in the chat tonight. Let's get hype. Let's get some contributions. What do you want me to do? Let's go, buddy. Oh, yeah. Like, that's not what we're all about here. That's not what we're all about here. I hurt my voice even just doing that. Somebody said, come on my live stream. I can host you. Dude, you want it? $1,000. For all the freaking damage these dudes have done to my career, stealing my t-shirts, stealing my restreams, making money off it. You guys want me on your freaking drama cast? It's gonna cost you. And if I get pissed off, I'm hanging the F up. So if you dudes want to make freaking money off my career, you're going to pay for it. Because I don't care. I'm not desperate to get on somebody's freaking show. This is my show. If you want me on your freaking show, $1,000 freaking dollars. And you better really think about it when you have me on, because seriously, if you start going on with bullcrap, I will hang the F up and I will cash the check. Seriously. Dude, if we could pop 200 tonight, it would be absolutely incredible. I don't think it's going to happen, but we have absolutely broke a record tonight. We dropped, but we were at 151. Absolutely incredible. You guys share the stream, post it on the casino, say like, here it is. You want to tear this guy down? He's hot. He's on the air now. Screw the casino. Like, I was pissed off when these dudes started commenting, oh, you're in trouble, the casino's talking about you. I was like, I don't care. They're so freaking stoned, drunk, whatever they're doing over there. They couldn't freaking string together more than a few sentences. The guy was laughing like he freaking smoked a big effing joint. Like, it's a joke, dude. I don't care. I'm not a fan of the casino. It's not like I'm going to be upset because they're talking about me. It pissed me off. No, I'm not getting more views than DSP, dude. Don't talk like that. Because, I'm not in this to ruin anybody's career, do more views than any people I watch. I'm just being myself. I wanted a chance to come on tonight, even though I feel like absolute crap, and I wanted to respond to the casino, and I wanted to talk with the audience. Let's get it. Okay, Grandma, screw off, SD. If you're talking to me, call me Grandma. You can go F yourself. You're lucky I can't block tonight, because I'm on Streamlabs chat, and I'm clicking, but I can't delete my videos. No, I will effing not, dude. I will not delete my freaking videos. Hold on, we got some more fans calling in. I'm actively looking at the Discord now. Let's get some fans. Let's get some real fans that want to have an intelligent conversation. I'm getting sick and tired of yelling at these dudes. Let's get an actual call where we can have a conversation, have a discussion, have an intelligent connection between, streamer and fan. So let's get it. I'm not looking at your dude's stupid freaking messages, dude, so you can send me all the crap you want. This is exclusively a Discord for the fans to call in. So I'm going to give it a few more minutes here. I want a positive call, dude. If you piss me off, I'm not even going to yell at you, dude. I will just hang the F up. You're ruining my freaking show. There are real... Like, look at this loser. Freaking Meester wants to come on calling me an F word, and then he's calling me like 20 times, sitting on his phone. Oh, I want to get on. I want to get on. Oh, I want to get on the PWR. Like, you're an effing loser. Okay, so people added me, but they're not calling, so I'm going to give them an extra minute here. We are breaking... Oh, okay, we got more people. What do you guys want? Okay, what do you want? Just get it over with. Hello?
I hear you. Is your mic muted?
No, it's effing not, you effing coward. Just say what you want to say. Is it going to be positive, or if it's going to be bullcrap, I'm just going to hang up. So this isn't the day to F with me, dude. Just what do you want? Because I see that effing other detractor. You're dragging each other into a three-way call. So what do you want? You're getting no respect. So I'm giving you one chance. Use it wisely.
Are you in a wheelchair?
Okay, you know what? What if I was? What if I effing was in a wheelchair? Would that really... Would that make my life any less valuable than yours?
Your mic keeps going out.
Okay, you're an effing loser. Get off my stream. Get off my stream. Like that's bullcrap, dude. We have more fan. I'm gonna take as many calls as I can. Let them come. Let them go. Like this must be their only outlet. I think a lot of these people, you know, have issues in their own lives. And I think they see this pro wrestling reality call-in show as like a way to cope with their own abuse. So they have to come on and they have to tear somebody else down. I mean, that's clearly what it is. That's clearly what this is. So, I might have to take a break. I'm going to give one more fan a chance. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, hold on. We have this new dude, Galag Kingpin. Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Reality live stream. How are you doing tonight?
Hello.
Welcome to the program. What is your question or comment tonight?
What are your thoughts on DSP being in your chat, brother?
Like I said, I don't think it is the man himself. I just think it's a detractor. You know, it's so easy to change your name on this app that I'm not taking a lot of salt. If it was the real DSP, he would come forward.
Dude, he literally just posted in your chat. He has a check mark, bro.
Okay, well, do you have a real question? You have a real question? Like I said, I mean, I might be a fan of Phil, but I'm going to treat him like any other viewer. I'm not going to get down on my hands and knees and unzip his pants. Do you have a question or comment? I'm going to give you a chance because you're being... What?
I mean, here's the thing, right? I saw you self-harming yourself for DSP.
Yeah, I did. I effing did. And you know why? Because I deal with thoughts of freaking self-harm every freaking day, dude. And you don't know what it's like to face that and to live with that and to get those grandiose urges to end your life for something that has meaning. Was it wrong? Yes, it was wrong. And that'll never happen again, ever. But if you want to come on, you want to make fun of that's your character.
No. I just want to tell you, you want to go the long way? I mean, short way.
Okay, shut your effing mouth. You're a coward.
No.
You're a loser. You waited. How long did he freaking wait? Oh, only a few minutes. We have another guy. I'll take one more. I'm getting freaking pissed off. So we got this free woo guy. What's up tonight? You are on the line. We're breaking records tonight. We're hot. What's your question or comment?
What's up, PWR? I just wanted to say thank you for the super positive community you built.
That means so much. You know, when you get these abusive calls, half of the stream, you know, when I hear a real fan coming forward, it really says everything that's needed to be said. So thank you for that.
Dude, don't let these detractors get you down. That's all they want to do. But I just want to tell you one thing. look at the Kino thing as exposure. Don't look at it as a bad thing.
Well, I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that, but the truth is, that's not the kind of exposure I want. But I'll try my best to move forward from it. I want nothing to do with it, but I do appreciate your comment. Is that everything? I do appreciate the positivity tonight. So is there anything else you wanted to bring up before you're off the line?
No, man, thank you. I hope you feel better.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. See, fans, when you get calls like that, it makes it all worth it. It absolutely makes it all worth it. All the abuse and all the name calling and the tearing down. I mean, just in a 2-minute phone call, an interaction like that says so much more than 40 minutes of bull crap. So I think I'm going to take a quick break from call. I'm going to actually take like a 2 or 3 minute break here. I gotta pee. I gotta grab another drink here because my voice is freaking going out. Let's get some positivity. I don't want to come back to no viewers. Let's get some contributions I can call out when I return. And thank you guys so much. This is I'm not. Screw the casino. It's right in the title. Screw the casino. Do I have 2,000 views? No, but I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Having that 160 there, whatever, that means everything to me. That means absolutely everything to me. You guys have no idea how incredible that really is. So thank you guys. I will be literally back in like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm just going to grab another cold drink because my throat freaking hurts. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I am back. I got some blue Gatorade on the go. No, I didn't do an effing line, dude. Stop freaking trying. Oh my god, this is going to be the new thing, is it? To freaking say I'm on that crap? I'm not, dude. I've been off it freaking for 6 months, almost 7 months now. I just blew my nose. I would never do that. If I did that, I would be open about it. That's not who I am. That's not who I am anymore. I've battled addiction. I'm open about it. I've talked to young dudes, saying, this isn't a road that you want to go down. No, it's all detractors saying that. It's all detractors saying that. I'm pissed off now. I'm pissed. Oh, we have a positive comment. I am a fan of you. Oh, thank you, Luca. Thank you. Yeah, if you want to call into the line, you'll effing get it, Dashfire, because you're an effing coward, and I've been waiting. Oh, I've been waiting. I've been rubbing my hands together to get you on the air. He won't do it. Who wants to freaking... Let's see if he's man enough. You mean you're man enough to obviously take my videos. You're man enough to discredit my career and do your little clip-clap editing my videos together and make me look like a psycho. Like, let's see if he's really got the... Okay, hold on. We got some calls here. Who's this? Okay, we do have a caller here. Grinch. How are you tonight? You are on the line in front of a record-breaking audience. What do you got to say?
So I was asking earlier about what motivates you to do this every other day. Like, all you get is abuse for.
Okay, you know what? Okay. I'm gonna hold my temper because I have a feeling that you're not trying to be discrediting. That you're actually genuinely asking a question. Am I correct about that?
You are indeed. Go on. Okay,
well, the thing is, I mean, with Phil being one of my favorite streamers that I grew up watching, you know, I seen him take so much abuse. So, you know, I thought maybe this would be a way to kind of like take the burden off of him and be like, you know, like I've said many times, abuse me, molest me, here I am.
Mate, no offense, but no one would really want to do that. I mean, come on.
Okay, well, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I'm chatting with audience. I'm getting contributions. So, I mean...
Anyway.
Do you have another question, or are you gonna...
Do you,
I hear...
Do you seriously think that anyone takes you seriously?
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna hold my temper, but I'm ending the call. I mean, look at the audience I'm getting. Look at the contribution. Where's your contributions? Where's your content? Are you on the air? You know, speaking with a live audience, taking calls, interacting? No, you're effing not. I'm sorry, fans. I tried to be positive with him. I thought maybe I was just taking his question the wrong way, but he showed his true character. He showed his true character. No, I'm not taking any more of these freaking drama, freaking loser, freaking I don't know, like if I could screenshot my phone. Okay, hold on. We have another dude here. Hold on. Prophet220. How are you doing tonight? You are on the line. Like I said, this isn't a day to piss me off. So I'm gonna let you come on the air, have your question or comment, and we'll see if we can go forward or if you're gonna get the F off. So what do you got tonight?
Okay. Don't worry. I'm gonna be cool.
Okay. Yeah. No, I appreciate that.
I've got two questions.
Okay. I will allow.
First, Darziak, just nuke the ban list. Okay. That's all we ask.
I don't even know what that means. I don't know this freaking 4chan lingo. I don't know what you're talking about. So let's get to your second question then.
Okay. Second question, Mark1 and I want to run the train on your mom. So can you?
You know what? Yeah, of course you would want to do that because you're degenerates. That's all you can get is a vulnerable woman in her 60s who can hardly walk. You're cowards. You're effing cowards. That's all you could freaking get. Having to take advantage of an elderly, woman who's in frail health. You think that's effing funny? You think that's effing cool?
She may like younger.
Shut the F up. He's a coward. He's constantly in my comments. He's constantly in my effing comments, dude. So, he can get the F out. He had his 2 minutes. We got another fan here. Mass TV, welcome to the program. What's your question or comment tonight?
I hope you know that all this you're doing is not going to be profitable for you because DSP doesn't know who you are.
Okay, and
you will never be popular because nobody knows who you are. You faking fucking suicide shit is the worst thing
You know what? You can go F yourself. I didn't effing fake crap. I said that was a mistake, that I'm going to modify my behavior. That's never going to effing happen again.
You fucking die and you get into a gutter and never come out, bitch.
Listen to this abuse. Can you believe that I said that was a mistake? I shouldn't have did that. I was not in the right frame of mind. You know, I got my X account canceled or whatever it was. I had to wait like a week, so that won't be happening again. So I'm getting sick and tired of that crap. All right, we're going to take another call, and I'm going to have to take a break from these calls, dude, because we're not getting any positivity. No, you're freaking out of here, dude. You're freaking just another freaking detractor that's trying to screw my career. You're getting your chance, pissing me off. I'm done. I don't know how much longer I can take these stupid effing kids screwing with my head. Okay. Next one on the leaderboard, we'll get a phone call. Let's get some contributions. We are close to 200. We have this 672 guy. Welcome to the show. How are you doing tonight? What's your question or comment?
Hey, I actually used to be a fan of DSP.
Oh, really? Well, would you like to tell us your story?
Yeah, I've been around a lot. I don't know, just the last few weeks, seeing all the thing with Ashton and just things going on. It was just not good.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was abuse. That's I'm calling it what it was. It was abuse. How dare you, act all buddy with Guy. You set up a program, and Phil is a professional. He's a lot more professional than those Kino effing cowards. He was ready to do a wrestling show. He was watching the modern product. He was taking notes. He bought those wrestling cards to go on the air and open them for the fans. And then we get, oh, your wife is fat. Is it true that you called it? That was bullcrap. It was an attack.
Yeah. He was pushing his buttons. He was trying to get a reaction out of him.
Yeah. Is that your question? Is there anything else you want to say? I appreciate your positivity and your question, but is there anything else?
No, I've actually, I don't know, I'm just concerned about him, I don't know, man. I think you should have Phil on your show. I'm sure he would appreciate it,
I mean, we would appreciate to have the man himself, to have a conversation with somebody who spent a lot of time watching his content. I'm kind of a little on the fence right now. I'm really hot about this Ethan Ralph stuff. So I'm not making this a focus on Phil tonight until I get the information correct, until I understand what my real thoughts on it are. But we'll see if we get to that point. Is that everything for you tonight? I want to thank you for your call.
Yeah, fuck the trolls.
Yeah, F them, dude. There we go. Another positive call. The positive calls are coming forward. The positive calls are finally coming forward. And that's the thing. If you can come on here and abuse me and, lash out at somebody for everything you've gone through in your lives, but when I get those positive calls, that's when it's like that crap doesn't matter. And I appreciate the call. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. If you want to contribute, my PayPal is below. We've received a few contributions tonight. Or just subscribe. Subscribing would help a lot. Building the future of this channel. Yeah, 200 views. 200, well, not right now, but we have reached a landmark tonight that I never thought I would ever see. I came on here, and those Kino dudes can make fun of my 7 views all day effing what? But when I see those numbers, I'm incredibly emotional. So all you dudes can let those Kino dudes know, PWR is hot. Pro Wrestling Reality Live Show is hot. So we are at 2 hours and 30 minutes. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go. It depends on if we get some contributions, if we get some more calls, positive calls. I can only take so much abuse. Like I said, I have COVID and it sucks. So the truth is, I'm really kind of pushing myself to do this show tonight. And it sucks because I want to come on here. I want to be positive. I want to be myself. But it's hard, to do that when my voice is freaking sore. Let me just take a quick drink of my Gatorade here. Capribera Enjoyer, welcome to the live program. We do have more calls. I'm going to take a drink first. I'm starting to get a headache from these dudes, so just give me a second here. That's pretty good, man. Yeah, like I was thinking, maybe I shouldn't go on the air tonight. Maybe I should get some rest. But I'm here, I'm doing it. I'm trying my best. I got my chance to speak back at the casino. Okay, we got a couple more calls on the line. We have this Kohi dude. Welcome to the show. What's your question or comment tonight?
I've been married to my wife for 5 years.
Oh, congratulations, congratulations.
No! Shut the fuck up about the fucking bubbles before I take away the bubbles forever.
You're a freaking idiot, dude. Was that really what you wanted to contribute to my show?
Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon.
What an effing idiot, dude. So, I'm just looking at the clock. He waited freaking 15 minutes to get on the air just to do that. Like, that's bullcrap. That's effing bullcrap. And it's abuse. I'm starting to get pissed off. I am seriously like 2 seconds away from getting off the air, dude. If I keep taking this abuse. I'm gonna anybody who's saying crap in the chat, I will mute you from the channel so you can't spew your bullcrap anymore. Let's see here. I'm going to take a look at the switchboard. Okay, well, we don't have any calls. Some contributions will be appreciated. I mean, I might have to get out of here soon. There's only so much abuse somebody can take before they just get pushed too far. But if you guys want me on the air, I'll do my best. But I'm getting pissed off. I mean, I think all you guys would get pissed off too if you were constantly spewed with abuse for 2 hours straight. How do you call in? WW Social Gaming, you need Discord. And my name is up at the top. And you add me on Discord and we'll set up a call. I would love to have an original. Me and him have talked wrestling before. He's a great mind. He's a very kind guy. 203. We're hot. The show is hot. The fans are coming forward and saying what they really want. They want this show to have success. We love you, PWR. I appreciate that. The real fans are coming forward. Screw the detractors. Screw the restreamers. The real fans are coming forward. Yeah, let's get some donations. I would love some contributions tonight. We don't have a goal tonight. Contributions would just solely be to support the show, to keep the show going, to show your support. I'll give you a shout out or read your message or whatever you want. We got more calls that want to come on the air. I'm starting to get a bit of a headache though, so I really am not going to deal with bull crap. So if you're going to want to just get on the air to say crap, then you're going to get off the air. Jeff Core, welcome to the show. How are you doing tonight?
I just wanted to let you know that if you keep your mouth open that long, someone's going to stick a dick in it.
You know what? You can go F yourself. Yeah, he hung up. He hung up because he didn't want this smoke. Okay, we got another dude. Ghostler Real, welcome to the program. I read your message. I very much appreciate that. You are on the air. What's on your mind tonight?
Just the minority in the house, for Christ's sake.
Sorry, we're having a little bit of trouble hearing you on the line. Can you possibly turn your system down? I think we're getting some feedback there.
Go Steve Radiography. Now, folks, I got a real small speech, and I wanted to thank a few people. I'd like to thank the Ghostler Youth. I hope that I can continue to facilitate knowledge to those young people.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's about. Like when I talk, a lot. Okay, this is just some bull crap. He's just holding the phone up to the TV. I thought that was a real fan. But it wasn't. It was just some freaking detractor holding his freaking phone up to the TV, playing some crap. So you're done. I'm not putting up with it. I want to be fair. I want to be respectful, but I've already been pushed so freaking far tonight. I can't freaking take it, dude. No more Mr. Effing Nice Guy. So we got some more requests here. We got 1 Minute Man. Hold on, we'll get your call. Welcome to the 1 Minute Man. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to the program. What's your comment or question?
Hey, good. How are you? No, I just want to say I really appreciate you speaking up for DSP.
Oh, thank you. I mean, it's challenging. It is challenging because you're really putting yourself right in the firing line. And I mean, I never expected that. I knew, Phil took an enormous amount of abuse, but when I came forward and really started speaking positively about him, I would have never imagined the amount of bull crap that would be thrown onto me. So I appreciate that, truly.
I mean, it's just very robust and, exquisite what you're doing here.
Thank you.
I just want to thank you for doing the Lord's work.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
It's unwarranted. I think it's horrible.
It is. It's abuse. It's bullying.
It's really pissing me off.
If you don't like it, turn it the F off. Don't dedicate your life sitting at your effing sweaty laptop all day, posting the clips, posting the detractor memes. Just get the F out. That's all it is. Go do something positive with your life.
It's mouth-drooling idiots. They don't know what they're doing.
Okay, I appreciate that. Now, do you have a question, or is that everything?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I do. What is your favorite? Sorry, let me. I'm calming myself down real quick. I'm getting too worked up.
Oh, no problem. I know it must be. We're at the ground floor here. We're breaking ground. It must be a big thrill to be on the air. So just take your time.
Okay, I'm getting there. I'm breathing too fast. Here's my question. What's your favorite DSP moment?
My favorite DSP moment, and we talked about this on the air yesterday, it probably would be when Phil was on the air with Stuttering Craig, and he finally got his W on Craig and said, "Go F yourself."
Exactly. Dude.
He got the win.
I agree.
Yeah, it was a great moment for Phil. Anyway, I appreciate your call. We're going to move on. Thank you for your positive call.
Thank you for letting me stop by.
No problem. I appreciate that. Thank you. 1 minute.
Go, brother.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you to the 1 Minute Man. See, we are getting positive calls. We're going to take one more. I don't know how much I can take, dude. LeBron James, how are you doing tonight? Welcome to the show. You're in front of a record 222 viewers. What's your question or comment?
That's really incredible. Excuse me, I'm having...
Yeah, you seem to be having some kind of interference on your line there. Could you possibly...
Yeah, hold on. I can get it fixed in just a minute, I swear. Just keep me on for a second.
Fans, I apologize. I mean, he seems to be having some kind of interference on the line there. Okay, I think
So anyway, yeah, you are really stupid, just so you know.
Go F yourself. You're a freaking coward. Why don't you get on the stream and see how many freaking live views you got?
Guy who's called you 3 times and you think I'm a different person.
You're a loser. Loser, idiot. Yeah, maybe you should contribute, do something positive with your life and get the F off my stream. If you're going to make the time to make all these accounts just to call into my line, you're the freaking loser. Just to call me an effing idiot? You're a loser. No, you're a loser, dude. I'm not giving you one more second.
Account. I didn't make a single extra account. I am on the same account.
Yeah, why? Are you trading your CP on there or what? You bouncing back and forth to trade your CP or what? Coward. Sicko. Okay, we got this new dude. PW Dobes. Welcome to the program. We'll take your call. What's on your mind tonight?
Hey, I have an awesome idea for one of your upcoming shows because I know that it seems like you're getting pretty big.
Well, I'm just starting. I've never done streaming. I'm trying to figure out my groove. I'm kind of trying to get things on the move. So yeah, I'm open to suggestions. What's on your mind?
I think I caught my first show was probably 2 shows back, and I think you're streaming to 3 people. Now you're up to over 200.
Absolutely. But it makes no difference whether I'm speaking to 3 people or I'm speaking to 3,000. You know, you're going to get the same authenticity here.
That's awesome. I think that's what draws me to your shows. It's the authenticity of everything. But here's my idea.
Okay, let's hear it.
I know you have a bunch of DSP fans that are in the chat, and what you should do is you guys should all get together so we know what not to be to stay virgins for the rest of our lives.
Okay, and you know what's wrong with that? If that's the way someone wants to live their life, do you really have an issue with that? You know, continue on, coward. I'm not going to hang up. I want to see what you got to say. If you want to lead me on with a positive lead in and then throw crap like that, let's see your follow-up.
Well, for starters, how you guys hook yourself?
No, I don't think so. I'm freaking pissed off. I'm not putting up with crap. So get your butt out. We just got a subscription and very much appreciate that. Any support is absolutely hands together, absolutely incredible. Denis S. Thank you. Incredible. No, I'm not answering that. Cadet Mom. Okay, we'll take one more call. Just by his freaking profile picture, I'm guessing it's a troll. Welcome to the show. We're in front of a record-breaking audience. What's your question or comment tonight?
What's up, chat? Why do you think I'm a troll?
Well, because your profile picture is very offensive.
What? This is me.
Okay, well, what's your question or comment?
What? That's racist, dude.
What's your question or comment, dude? It looks like a meme to me. Are you really taking pictures of yourself and writing a meme over it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give you about 5 seconds. You have a question or comment, or are you going to get the F off the air? This is my time. This is my show. You know, I'm about to go 3 hours. I'm hot. You know, I'm not putting up with abuse. What's your question or comment?
I just don't like racist bigots, man.
Okay, you know what? It's bullcrap. No, that's bullcrap. Because he literally has a meme of an Afghanistan man with some offensive meme on it that I'm not going to read, and then he's going to say that that's him. That's bullcrap. That's incredibly disturbing and offensive. All right, fans. The positive interactions are getting far and in between. So I don't know how much longer we can keep the lines open. Love to see some contributions. Some contributions would really help at this time where my health really is not well. Okay, 1 second. We'll give this guy... I want to give people a chance. Welcome to the show, Apolloine Sunrise. What's on your mind tonight?
Hey man, how you doing? I'm watching the stream right now.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I just want to say, what about DSP's content do you actually enjoy?
Well, I find the consistency, the comfort, the fact that it's not controversial, it's not sexual, it's not yelling and screaming, it's just a man sitting down speaking his mind. As I mentioned before, I like his level 1 podcast and his other stuff a little more than the gameplay, but I just enjoy his consistency. He's there for me, you know, when I have no one else around.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you deep throat his fucking...
Okay, you know what? Shut your effing mouth. I'll tell you right on the air. Shut your effing mouth for that. You're a bully. You're a coward. You want to get on my air and do that crap, then you're the F out. I'm not putting up with crap anymore.
Hello?
Welcome to the program. Do you have a question or comment tonight?
Hey, how's it going, man?
It's good, thank you. What's your question? And if you push me too far, it's the F off. So let's get your question or comment, and I will respond appropriately.
Yeah. Hey, that's great, man. I love like meaningful and positive stuff.
Thank you.
You know? Yeah. Yeah. So, what do you think of the effects of the blue collar streamer label that you saw DSP labeled himself?
Well, I agree with it. I agree with it. I mean, is he out there, digging ditches or, a roofer or whatever? No. But it's a different generation now. There's a lot of different careers and pathways, and I do look at him as a real blue-collar man. Works 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Gives it all for his audience. Like, he sacrifices time with his wife for us. How is he not blue-collar?
Yes. Like 6 days a week, right? Like,
yeah.
Do you mind me asking what you do for a living?
Currently, I am in between careers, and that's why I thought I'd do the streaming thing, because that's just the situation I find myself in.
Yeah, we all collect checks sometimes,
Yeah.
It's okay, I feel like a lot of us fans have to do that,
Okay, you know what? I'm on to your crap, fans. I'm on to your crap. Like at first, it was easy to kind of trick me into thinking we were having a positive back and forth. But I know all the crap by now. I've taken enough abuse. So if you dudes want to come at me with that kind of crap and sneak diss me, sneak diss Phil, or, anybody else I'm a fan of, or anybody else I communicate with or interact with, you're effing out of here. All right, fans. I apologize to the real fans. I'm going to take one more call, and then I got to take a break from calls because I don't want to be soured on the community. I have taken a lot of abuse tonight, and I'm not going to take much more. So we'll get a few more calls here. We have Aunt Beth. How are you doing tonight? What's your question or comment?
I'm gonna get a motherfucker to, send myself down. But a couple of you niggas is coming.
Okay, if you use that kind of language, I don't care. If that's the kind of language you use hanging with the guys or whatever around your, living room, but it won't be happening here. It won't be happening here. I don't agree with that racism crap. We're going to take I have a few, oh my god, I'm getting so many calls. I don't know how many I can take. I don't know how many you dudes I can freaking yell at before I lose my effing mind. So we have this Pooty dude. What's up tonight? What's your question or comment?
Hey man, yeah, I'm a new viewer to your stream.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just catching it for the first time.
Thank you.
I'm just wondering, because I heard a bit of possible misinformation earlier.
Okay, let's hear it. We'll try to clear it up on the air. But as long as you bring it forward in a respectful way. But if you're gonna throw bull crap at the wall, I will just hang up. So let's hear what you got.
Now, is it true that you swanton bombed off your sofa and ended up in the hospital?
That is true. I'll explain it. I was so emotional. The Hardy Boys were incredible parts of my childhood. They took a lot of risks. They really gave their bodies. So I was just feeling, I want to make that same sacrifice. So when they were doing their thing on NXT, I said to myself, when Jeff goes to the top rope, hits the swanton, I'm going to do the same thing. But the truth is, it was more like a half-hearted somersault onto the floor, really.
All right. And why didn't you end up killing yourself after?
Okay, you know what? Well, is that what you want? Do you want me to do that, you effing coward? You telling me I should have done that?
Yeah, kill yourself.
Yeah, screw you. Screw you. You know what? I'm done. This is just abuse. I gave 3 hours to the fans, to the community, and I'm not taking it anymore. I got to get out of here because I've taken too much abuse tonight. I've taken way too much abuse tonight, and I'm tired of it. This isn't how this is supposed to go. You know what? I'm ready to get off the air. If we get any contributions, I might stay. But if I'm just going to get abuse, then I'm going off the effing air. So thank all the freaking detractors and all the freaking bullies and abusers to end the show. will say it to any of you dudes here from the casino, screw the casino. They're cowards. I'm just going to wait for any contributions and then I'm getting out of here, because the truth is I've suffered enough abuse tonight. We did get a contribution. I'm going to read that out on the air here now. Okay, I'm not going to read your freaking abusive freaking 1 cent tip, but thank you for your money anyway, coward. Ugh. Yeah, I like vaping. It's really fun. I mean, I gave up the cigarettes, so it was like that's the last thing I had left was the cigarettes and some beer here and there. No, I'm not taking another call because it's all abuse. We've had about maybe 6 or 7 positive calls, and the rest is just abuse. And I like I said, I'm doing this stream while I have COVID. Like, I took 2 COVID tests, and I'm positive. And I'm freaking not feeling good, dude. And I'm starting to get a freaking headache from all this abuse. What's my smoke of choice? I like the heavy brown filters, dude. Heavy brown filters. Should I take one more call? Should I take one more effing call? I mean, we're almost about to hit 3 hours on the air. Like I said, I didn't need to restream that casino crap. I told them what they are. I don't know who they are or what they are. I know they stole my content. Because they're trying to build their audience. Their careers are fledgling right now, and they're scrambling to pick on the little guy. Let's see, do we have any positive callers? If I get one more abusive call, I'm going off the effing air. So let's freaking try it. Let's effing try it. Okay, we have this. Okay, that's a freaking detractor. You're not getting on. We have this egg dude. Welcome to the program. You're on the air. What's up tonight?
I love the content.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. See, these are the calls that make this all worth it. Thank you.
Yeah, I've been a Phil fan since Heavy Rain.
Yeah, me too. That's where it all began for me as well. You know, I didn't have a PS3 at that time. I was incredibly interested for that game, and I looked up gameplay, and I found Phil.
Yeah, I mean, my mum's pretty retarded as well.
You know what? You're an effing coward. Get the hell off my line. More abuse. More abuse. You know what? I gotta get out of here, dude. I gotta get this crap out of my head because I can't take it anymore. You know, I tried to really modify my behavior and be open and honest with the audience and the fans and allow them a platform to speak openly. But it's been like 70% abuse. So I'm going to make a final call for contributions tonight. Like I said, you can check my PayPal account or you can buy a piece from my merch store. We had some purchases today, which sucks because I can't shout them out. If you show me like some kind of receipt, I could shout you out, I suppose. But thank you. We sold a couple of the pint glasses, the one for the road pint glasses, a couple t-shirts. And as I mentioned, I'm really thinking, I've had suggestions of launching a women's line of clothing. I just have to kind of come up with an idea of what direction I should go for a woman's brand. But no, I gotta get out of here, dude. I have a freaking headache, man. Actually, before I freaking leave, there's one thing I'm going to do. I'm not going to take any more calls. This is how I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to freaking burn the freaking casino and their den of debauchery right to the ground. Here we go. Oh, thank you. Wang Long has just subscribed. Subscriptions are great right now. I'd appreciate that. My throat is really freaking sore. You guys don't know how hard this is to do when I have COVID, man. My whole body is sore, dude. I tried to push myself. I think 3 hours is pretty freaking good for like feeling like absolute crap. And after suffering the abuse of Kino Casino and all this crap, I wasn't just going to sit quietly. Excuse me. Where's the other guy? I want to make sure he gets caught in. Okay, they're both he's vibrating nude in bed. No way out. If we get any last minute contributions, that would be incredible. Like I said, a lot of these big streamers, they're going to have COVID and they're going to be gone for, 2 weeks. But that's not how we're doing it here. We're building a community. We're pushing through the adversity. Here's what they get for putting my show on their line. They're going to freaking get it. They're going to be burned to the effing ground. Because their show is a freaking dumpster fire already. I'm just gonna sit here and watch them burn. You appreciate me, I appreciate you. I appreciate all the real fans. All the real fans. I'm just gonna take a moment to enjoy this, dude. This is my revenge. For freaking screwing my career, trying to make fun of me, make fun of my voice, make fun of my content, make fun of what I wanted to say that was incredibly genuine and I thought really meant something. Well, here's what you get. Your show is already a freaking dumpster fire of zero fucking... Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. That's how pissed I am. I apologize, fans, for that slip up. That's not appropriate. Yeah, screw the casino. It'll probably take them a freaking month to find this anyway. Yeah, no more abuse. No more abuse. Let's burn it down. Let's burn the casino to the ground for all the damage they've done to all the people's careers that they stepped over to build their own brand. It's abuse. It's bullying. There you go. One of them's down. Thank God. Send them this clip. Send them this effing clip. Cowards. We got them. We got our revenge tonight. And that's all I'm going to say. This is going to be the last freaking time I freaking talk about them because I don't even want to give them the promotion. This is a new thing we're doing here. I'm not going to listen to freaking bullies and cowards, who are going to talk down to my career when they have no idea what they're even talking about. They're so freaking stoned and out of it. They don't even know what they're talking about, dude. Their whole studio is going up in flames as we speak, just like real life. Deepest sympathy, PPP, has just died. Well, I don't know about sympathy. I have no sympathy for them. Why would I have sympathy for somebody who tried to ruin what I'm trying to build here? I'm not taking any more calls. I've taken enough abuse tonight. There you go. That's what you get when you try to end my career and you try to play these effing kid games. Your whole freaking studio is up in flames. I wouldn't say rest in peace. I'd say rest in pieces, you effing garbage. Rest in ash. No, I just love this, dude. I love this. Watching their freaking studio burn to the ground. Pretty awesome. This isn't an effing kids game, dude. Get the F out. This is where their career is. Burned to the ground. No originality. Nothing of value or relevance to say. So I want to thank everybody tonight for the incredible groundbreaking stream that we did. We absolutely broke ground tonight. We got some contributions. That's always very much appreciated. We had some really positive fans come forward and speak openly. But that's the thing. I'm going to give everybody a chance. But the second you piss me off, especially on a day like this when I have COVID and I can barely effing talk, you're going to get effing talked down to. Alright, so I gotta get out of here. If we're gonna get any last minute contributions, it would be incredibly appreciated. You can also contribute behind the scenes, PayPal, or you can, and that's why I do it. You can have my real name because it's kind of two ways. You know, you can know that your information is gonna be safe. But it would also very much be appreciated if you supported my merch store right now. I would very much appreciate that. There are new designs coming forward. We're working, with what's modern. What would the fans really want in the store? We're going to be working on a women's line. I don't really know what that would be. But thank you, everybody. But I do got to get out of here. My voice is totally torn to shreds. I tried my best. I did 3 hours. That was like 2 more hours I thought I would do. But thank you. And screw Shao Sagami, you effing coward. Get out of my stream. If you have such a problem, get out of my effing stream. See, there's a new design we made for the coffee mugs. Haven't had ass since 2013. Yeah, trolls, dude. Like I said, these dudes are sitting 15, 20 minutes on the line just to friggin' get hung up on. It's freaking stupid. Alright, guys, I gotta get out of here. I appreciate all the support tonight. If you want to watch the playback, that would be appreciated because I touched on a lot of topics tonight. I think it was a pretty good stream. I had a lot of fun, other than the freaking abuse I had to take. But that's just part of the career. When you're hot, you're coming up, you're going to always have these dudes that are going to try to ruin your career. Sorry. All right, thank you, everybody. And I'm also really trying to push for sponsorships. I've contacted a few major fast food establishments. Yeah, you're a coward, Shao Sagami. You're literally probably like sitting in front of your like sweaty laptop, just like absolutely obsessed. Coward. Alright, well, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, thank you. Get better soon. I appreciate that. Really, I do. I'm probably going to go lay down because I'm, like, starting to get sick again. It sucks. Hopefully this will go away soon. This was all about saying screw the casino. So I want to thank you guys for spending time with me. We hit record views tonight. Which is awesome. Thank you guys. And I am going to get out of here now. So any last minute contributions you can do behind the scenes, that'd be very much appreciated. Well, if you missed the stream, you can check the replay. It'll be on my channel. Subscribe. Give me your thoughts. Leave a comment of what you might like to see. Or Alright, well, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you, everybody, for an incredible, groundbreaking stream. And I'm going to end it by saying, F the casino.